It's New
That,
Year's.
that,
It's New Year's Eve. You know what that means? It's time to talk about anime. I know. During your New Year's
Great.
Eve, the pastime was to talk about anime with your family on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, but we are kind of late by 2 weeks. But we're finally here, and we're going to talk about anime. I know you're very excited because we're talking about anime of the year of 2018. Isn't that right? Albie.
yeah. That's what's gonna happen here, I guess. Yeah, that sounds right.
I mean, we're live, so we can't stop this.
we can't stop now. I mean, we
This
could.
is your fault. We could have. This is your fault.
I teased the live Anime of the Year awards.
This is your fault, just like it's also DJ's fault.
Hi, I am doing the stream, so you will see me very distracted sometimes at the start, but hopefully everything's going well.
Thanks,
Hi.
Paul. Yes, distracted, just like Mary. Hello, with your cats.
Hi. Yeah, well, he just ran out of here, so it's fine. I can. Nope. Oh, he's back. He's back.
Back again.
There he is. But yeah, anime. I'd rather talk about that than my dumb cat.
Yeah, I disagree, but we'll be disagreeing a lot because we're here to talk about anime of 20.
Yeah, I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to.
She's got her knuckles
smack
on.
people down verbally
got her
and make you cry.
Sword, laser sword, beam sword,
titty missiles.
Okay, now I'm in.
Okay, are you guys done? This is a PG stream, so I need you to.
Is it? Because this is about to
I
get
don't
a
know if
whole
it's a
lot on
PG.
PG.
Yep.
Are you going to take your shirt off? Is that what you mean?
Yes, it's gonna get real wild in a second. That's how I'm gonna win one of these categories. No, that's do the bits. Whatever we gotta do for the bits, we gotta do. You know?
Yeah, you're verified on your personal Twitch accounts. That's all you think about is bits.
All I think about every day is bits.
Okay, can we? Okay, enough. Okay.
Oh God.
Enough. Stop it. Stop it, Albie.
Yeah, you saw some
Okay.
audacity. Sorry.
I saw a little audacity there. I don't know if you noticed. There's a little.
Stop it. We're here to talk about anime, not audacity, not your monster, not my Red Bull or Red Star.
Mahalo, my dude. Red Star.
Mahala?
My rock
Mahalo.
star. Not Mary's coffee and her Hello Kitty mug.
It came
What
from
even is that?
England. My mom
nice.
brought it over, so that's where Hello Kitty was born in real life.
Obviously. Not what you sipping on, Albie?
Absolutely nothing, sir.
That was a mistake.
Absolutely nothing.
This is gonna be like 3 hours.
Oh yeah, I mean it's gonna be painful physically, but I feel
that
like it's
why-
the only thing that keeps me clear.
I mean, it's a good idea not to drink anything if we're going to be sitting here for 3 hours plus. So
You're
What are
not
we-
wrong.
What have we done?
Okay, so let's start. I guess we're gonna start with the best opening.
Run down,
Obviously, it makes.
Mr. Host. Shall we run down the categories that are here today?
Yes.
But I wanted the best anime of the year category to be a surprise. But if we must, so we're gonna start with best opening. Transition to best ending.
Ooh. Surprise.
Then a new category, I think, best looking anime. I don't think we had that last year. Maybe
I
we did.
remember.
I don't think.
no, we did because I fought about Made in Abyss, like deserving to win. I remember that.
So yes, but most disappointing that wasn't last year. Well, yes it was.
Yeah, it was.
So, and then anime of the year. So, sorry, not very original. But hey, you don't need originality when you have the anime of the year
It's true.
podcast because it's already too long. So
Everybody's done an Anime of the Year thing. They've all talked about it. All the articles that can be
Yeah.
written have already been written. So
Everybody's-
really, what we're doing is just for
everybody went to watching Mob Psycho already. Nobody cares. So, but hey, we're here to bring it back because we're the trendsetters.
trendsetters out here.
So, And I'm gonna keep best opening. Let's go.
Whoa.
I'm
or
gonna-
That
Would you
was the
like me
best
to-
opening.
yes, the best.
yes.
Would you like me to read all of our nominations for best opening?
Sure. Yes. Yes, sure.
All right, best opening. Oh my God, Kokoku,
Kokoku.
Kokoku. Thank you. After the Rain. Chizmon. Oh my
Great.
God. Chizumono Gami Kashimushu. That anywhere close? Just
Suko Mogami Kashimas.
great. Okay. Kirio Bed and Breakfast
Yep.
for Spirits. Actually, I thought that sounded all right.
It was close. Whatever.
The one
You're
non-English
Zenny.
word. You fucked up.
Gurazeni. Grand Blue. High Score Girl. See, I almost said High School Girl.
Yep, you almost
High
did.
Score Girl. The Gashi Kashi too.
The Gashi Kashi.
The Gashi Kashi. Now everybody gets to see it's not a fake. It's not me trying to say I really am struggling. Okay. Bunny anime, which it could be any number. SSS Gridman. Banana Fish. Why is After the Rain on here again?
You always leave off an S on there.
SSSS Gridman?
There's 4 S's. You
Okay.
only say 3 like every single time.
SSS Gridman. I don't know. The SSS, you know.
Great.
Nazis. All right. JoJo's
Yep.
Bizarre Adventure Part 5 Golden Wind.
The
Golden
triple
Wind.
Nazis.
Pop Team Epic. Slow Start. Today's menu for Amira's family. Amiya's family. So
Why is Code Grease Season 2 on here? Speaking of bunny anime. Code Gaius.
What?
Luth
Is
with
there
the
bunnies in
rebellion.
that? I forget. Was there
Oh,
bunnies
no.
in that?
Yeah, in like the first episode.
Oh,
Season
okay.
2. Why are you people?
I
Sorry.
watched
never
it.
watched
I
that
don't
one.
care.
It's a
It was a good anime. I will agree. I forget everything about it.
okay. Go ahead, Albie. You were just wanting to talk about the thing we were supposed to talk about.
Yes. I would like to say right now, After the Rain opening should probably make the final 3. Just gonna be a hot take machine here. That's a real good opening. Yeah, it's really good. It's very strong. It
So-
has a lot of. Go ahead.
I'll let you finish, because you're
I mean,
already discussing.
I mean, the thing I would say is that unlike a lot of these other shows where the opening kind of just sits as an opening, the good thing about this is it establishes symbols they use throughout the show. So you'll often see the girl represented by raindrops and the guy represented by like geometric symbols.
And llamas.
And llamas, sure. And it's a neat use of like internal stuff in the show that they use to symbolize different emotions being presented in the opening. So I think it's a very good opening. Very good.
Her dancing around in the fashion show is also very good.
Yes.
And those cool clothes are never like in the show, and I was kind of disappointed about that. But maybe that's Honeyworks' fault because they do cool looking art and hipster stuff, and she never really dressed like that. But that's fine. They didn't really ride around on alpacas or whatever either in the show, so that's okay. It's just symbolism.
So what's our method here? We used to do like top 3 and then 1, right? I think that was it, something like
Yes.
Yes.
We're trying to decide 3 and then 1 wins.
that. Okay.
And usually we cut things off, but then Albie decided just to
Yeah, I was gonna say, should we try and
I'm
cut first?
You can start cutting. That's fine. I'm just saying. That's a strong contender. Okay.
Yeah, who wants to cut something? Do it.
I
Do
know.
it.
sorry, I'm clicking in an appropriate area. I know none of you guys will vote for Guruzeni's opening, but I think Guruzeni's opening is very good. Granted, one of the issues is it's like probably not an issue. It stayed the same. It's like season 1 and season 2's opening is the exact same, which is probably fine. But it's still a great little hip hoppy beat. Very fun.
It is a good opening.
Visually, it looks cool. It's like a bunch of them prepping the stadium, ready for like the baseball. But yeah, I know none of you guys will vote for this into the final 4, and that's fair enough.
I was gonna say I really like the song, so
Yeah,
I use this for the vaccine stuff. I use this for the opening of our last podcast, and I used it because then after using it, I listened to the song about 50 more times. I actually really like it.
It's a really cool song. Okay, so you guys have
I
changed
would
your minds
keep
on this.
Keep it
Okay.
for right now. Keep it for
Awesome.
right now.
Yes, I'm glad. Well, I was trying to cut something, so I tried.
I will cut something. How about I'll be hot here and say Gridman, not as good as some of these other ones here.
I
it's a
mean,
fine.
I kind of agree. I'm sorry I'm interrupting, but yeah, like it's an okay opening, and the song kind of goes back to like 90s style openings, but it's also like not that catchy like those
No.
90s songs openings usually are. And I don't know, it's just kind of basic.
It's a very basic opening, and I don't feel like it hangs with some of these other ones.
Yep. And it's gone. Do we cut off the dock usually? Okay.
Well, let me just say one last thing. The very last scene with Gridman like busting open the windows, that part is really cool. It's just that's the very last scene, so whatever.
Oh, okay, that's cool. In the dock, I've moved it all the way down, so like it's obviously
good.
out
Okay,
of the
that's
way.
good.
Yeah,
Yes.
so we've still got it if we need it.
True bump.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Who else has one that they want to kill? Who else has a baby they want to slice open and sacrifice in front of the anime gods?
I've said nobody has commented on my Christmas lights over here. I think they're pretty good.
They're a pretty good light.
They
Do you
are
like
well
my-
done.
You like my new lighting? I can green screen now, real good.
Okay. Next anime.
I like your Christmas tree there, Popcans.
Yes.
Sean, but yeah, DJ.
Sean.
Theme, please. SEO.
I've put a few in because I just liked them from the year. Dakashi Kashi 2. Mary, do you want to keep this on? I thought it was a cute intro, but yeah.
I really like it too. It is a great intro. Just of Hotaru, like I like the animation of her walking along and her outfits changing and all of the candy stuff. It's good. It looks better than the show, which I mean, of course, a lot of opening animations do, but it also makes me kind of sad because that season was not fantastic, and just like the opening is so good, but the show itself wasn't great. And I know that shouldn't factor in. It's just about the opening. But yeah, it's hard to get rid of stuff. I hate eliminating things, but I guess that would be okay.
Okay.
Can I say we should eliminate Banana Fish?
What? No,
What?
dog.
I don't think it's that good.
I think the second season opening is way better too.
And I think the ending's way better.
One of you guys is going to have to find that because I guess it's not in this link and I'm not going to find it.
And we're not adding more. It's just no Banana Fish, period.
Oh,
I don't think it deserves to be on this list of top 3.
but it's so good. That's
No,
so
You
it's
just
not
like
good.
it because it's fake Linkin Park.
Oh, it's so Linkin Park though.
The same band, their name is Survive Said the Prophet, which is like
That's
the most
so good.
terrible.
That's a great name.
Like, band. Yeah, they also did the second season ending song, which also I like that one better. The song Red, and it has like the Van Gogh style sunset with like the wheat fields and stuff. I kind of like that one better than the knife fighting opening.
Yeah, The opening just feels generic. Like,
Oh, right, this song. Right.
I'm sorry,
And,
yeah,
like,
this does.
the lyrics for the second opening actually go a whole lot better with the show. The "Get away from me! Get away from my nightmare!" or Dark Nightmare, I don't remember, whatever. But yeah,
Nightmare.
I like that one a lot better. And it totally fits for that show. Like, they're like the most teenage, angsty, emo
Oh,
music,
it's so
but it makes sense
bad.
for that show. I like it.
Oh, it's so
I'm
good
terrible, but
too.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fine cutting that one. I know you guys won't follow me on liking bad music like that, but that's so good. That's just so like
It totally fits for the show.
that's like right there, man. It's really something. A strong number 4. I'll say that. It's a strong number 4.
well, since you didn't like that, which one you wouldn't include in top 3?
Well, what?
Yeah, you
Cut
want to
one.
repeat yourself because he's
You're
heard
a
all.
robot. I apologize.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear a word you said.
Cut
Yeah.
1.
Okay,
Cut
cut
one.
one.
Cut 1.
You want me to cut one?
Cut.
I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna cut today's menu for Amelia's family.
It's not Amelia. It's like Amelia Bedelia, the anime. It's that anime opening is so good. Like, have you guys watched it? The beat
Nope.
goes along to the music. The way they ended
what they
off
usually
with
do.
Itadaki Mas. Yeah, well, no, not that well. And the food looks so good. Like the mapo tofu, I just wanted to eat that, and I made it the other day because I was going through these openings. And yeah, that show was pretty damn good. I know none of y'all watched it, but it came out throughout 2018. Is kind of like an OAV kind of series, and
Mhm.
it looks nice. It
I
is
mean,
a
I think
fancy
it-
looking show.
I'll be honest. I think it would win. It would be more in like a best looking show because boy, it does look really good.
Yeah.
But I'm just the intro is not.
The song is good.
It's
They're
fun.
rapping.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't like it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fine. You guys have no taste,
The
obviously.
beat matching stuff, I see what you mean as I was watching it. It reminded me of like working or like those other shows that I liked and pushed a hell of a lot. What's that Maid one from last year? Where they
The
the
S
cafe.
one.
Yeah, that one.
Yes,
Yeah, it matches kind of like
um,
that. I forget.
With the meme.
Yeah, with the memes. But yeah, it's just not as fun and fast as the others.
Yeah, the part where they're walking around and just showing like the different dishes is a little slow. Takes up a pretty good chunk of the opening, but I like seeing all of those dishes. They look so nice. So whatever. I just like food too.
It's a strong number 5. No problem. It's fine. Very good. Just not good enough.
Sorry,
All right,
Mary.
Wow.
Slow starts going too.
No, it's so good. The
Is
part where they show all of the character vignettes where they're surrounded by items they love, and then the part where they actually sing like to the song at the very end. It's very good. It's very good. It's Moe as hell.
It is Moe, and
It's
in the spirit of the show,
It is Moe.
It is.
How many are we? How many do we have to put up there? 3 or 4?
3.
Three.
We can only put 3.
This is not gonna be in the final 3. We can go back to
Yes.
it. We can keep it here and go back to it. But yeah,
Let's save it for now.
No, it's okay. I know you guys aren't going to ever put it in the top 3 anyway, but I just want to point out that that is one of the best openings of this year for sure. It's adorable. The parts with her parents as they're like pushing her off into her new like school year, like go ahead, become an adult. It's very, I don't know, it's cute.
but she looks like she's 4.
You look like you're 4.
Damn.
Well, that's true. We can cut the bed and breakfast for spirits one. Since nobody else will want it.
Mhm.
I personally like it a lot, but obviously nobody else will, so we're cutting it.
Yeah, it's a good opening. I like the song.
Yeah, I like the part
But-
where the lake gets frozen over. That looks really nice.
Yeah, I think it's very visually appealing, and the song's upbeat and it's poppy, and I don't know, I like it, but
Yep.
we don't need it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Speaking of, we can get rid of Grand Blue as well.
Okay.
Because it's not good.
Wow.
That
I
song is
really like-
great.
I
Yeah,
do like that song. Yeah.
it's summery as hell. It's very good. It's fun. It reminds me of the Dreamcast for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. Just sounds old in a nice way and very happy and blue skies, I guess.
But yeah, otherwise, it's like the video package next to it is not great, and like features most of the diving they ever do in this show.
I mean, I like the swimsuits of the ladies.
Yeah, of course we do.
But it's not top 3. But I'm saying if it's best looking opening, maybe.
We need a new category called Best Looking
Best
Opening.
Opening, yeah.
But the song is hot garbage. So.
Well, I mean, it should factor in.
No,
I
I'm making
like the song.
I'm making a joke.
That's
I'm
the
saying
song's
it's very,
the only thing.
Sorry, I should have said best most etchy opening. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that kind of looking. Now I get it. We have like 8 left.
Yeah. It's gonna get hard here, folks. Ooh, it's gonna get hard. These are all very good.
I want to be terrible and say Kokoku should be in the top 3 at least because
That is a
I'm
fact.
crazy now.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I think After the Rain and Kokoku are probably the 2 that go up there immediately. Unless anyone else disagrees.
Sure,
I'm pretty okay with that.
I'm fine with that.
This is gonna be hard picking the last of the 3 though. Because I mean, I really like
Yeah.
the Peggies.
Oh, man. Fuck.
I really like the Pop Teen Epic opening a whole lot where they smash a TV with a nail bat. That's
Yeah,
pretty like symbolic of the whole show.
fuck.
High School Girls opening is very good as well.
Yes, I like it a lot.
mm,
I don't know. Is
Um,
Kokoko really to one of the top 3?
Yes, I think so.
I don't.
It's a good whole package.
Okay.
While we're
Let's
at it,
eliminate 2 more before we decide on top 2. How about that? Let's try to get 2 more done and then.
Albie, can you get me a good link for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Because it's copy strike
that
in
one
my
not good?
region.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to replace your Banana Fish opening video
Oh,
earlier
man.
too
All
because
these
it was
things.
gone.
I think it's specifically my region that's blocked it. So you find another
No,
version
it
or
was
something.
down for me too. I just tried it.
Huh. Okay, 1 second. Let me find one. Or if somebody else knows a better site
I mean,
than YouTube.
So let's face 2 of these off. Tsukumogami Kashimasu and Bunny Anime. Rascal Dreams of Bunny, something like that is the actual name.
Mm-hmm.
If we were to decide which one of those would beat each other.
Which one versus which one? Bunny
Tsukumogami
versus-
Kashimasu versus Bunny Anime.
I would say Bunny Anime. Though I don't think either one is going to get in top 3. Honestly.
You're saying Bunny Anime should win over it, or
Bunny
go-
Anime over the 2, but I don't think neither will be in top 3.
I'm just trying to whittle it down.
Sure, so we should cut the Tamagagi.
Tsukumogami. I really like the song for that one.
love
but the
the song.
opening itself, I really love the song too, though. But the actual animation,
Yeah, it's very budget,
Okay, so we're dropping Tsukumagami Kashimasu,
Yeah,
and it's
I would.
amazing for
Yeah,
audio. So many good songs this year on openings.
yeah, really strong. A lot of great openings.
If you post the link in the Twitch chat, I will be able to get it. I can't get it on most other chats right now.
Is the pop team epic something that should be in top 3?
It's real good.
I really like the song. I really like all of the animation. The part where she's getting squished out of the toothpaste tube. It's excellent. The washing machine bit. And then just the spinning around with all the different cultures. That was really neat. I like it.
Okay.
I really like the song a lot too.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I don't
Do you
think it's a
think-
great song, but the visual is very good in that Pop Team Epic. Sorry, go ahead, Albie.
I'm gonna say something pretty controversial here. Do you think After the Rain should be up there now that I look at some of these other ones?
I mean, I'm not fond of it, but you guys are very fond of it, so I'm not like going to go against that.
I'm more into the ending for After the Rain.
Yeah, me too.
I'm okay with it getting cut if we could put more of these other songs up there.
Let's say we
Yeah,
drop
me
it
too.
back down into consideration rather than cut.
Cause I fuck, is Pop Team Epic really good? That's like a really good opening. I mean, that's just like, I mean, it's catchy and it's they do so much. They're doing so much.
I don't know about that Pop Team Epic. I like the video. Don't get me wrong, but that audio's it's fine. I'd rather have High Score
good.
Girl, honestly, than that Pop Team Epic.
Yeah, High School Girl is really good. All right, somebody make a hot take and cut one. Which one we cutting?
JoJo, because we don't have a link.
I linked it. Isn't it still linked? I
I really can't see the link still. Put it in Twitch.
Oh. Okay, well. There you go.
Thank you.
Honestly, my favorite opening is Gorzini, the baseball
Really?
one. Actually,
Wow.
I really like this one. I don't know.
Okay.
I think it's the most. It's not the most very catchy. I like it a lot. Like that's the one I will really like it actually. So
Are we like happy to temporarily push it up where After the Rain was?
Yeah. And I think we all sort of agreed that there's probably one better than After the Rain here. So I'm okay with cutting After the Rain.
sure. I like it.
I like it a lot. It's a great opening, but
It's
many good
extremely sweet.
The open- Yes.
yeah, it's fuck though. So she's dancing in the rain though. It's so good.
It's
very,
good,
like-
but it's not anybody's like favorites. So yeah, we should probably cut it.
I want to cut High Score Girl. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
You're gonna have
I
to
mean-
explain this. This is a bold
What?
take, so go for it.
what bold take?
Removing High School Girl. Go ahead, Mary.
I like the part where it's the pixel art and they have like the Street Fighter character select screen, but the rest of it is not super creative or visually interesting. Like, sure, the very beginning part where they have like the school and it's flashing along, like along to the intro, it looks really neat. But then a lot of it is just like, here's these CG arcade cabinets, or here's characters walking along, and there's like Street Fighter in a cutout in a window in the background. Like, I don't know. It's
And the song,
not.
the song doesn't do much for me.
This song's way
it's-
better than the Pop Team Epic one.
No.
Yeah.
Then why did the Pop Team Epic song do so well on the Oricon charts month after month? Huh?
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh?
People are
Huh?
idiots.
Oripon charts in here, huh? Okay.
Oricon.
Oripod.
Oripon. Whichever you want to say. Just hot humble bragging about know what the hell that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with cutting High Score Girl. The problem is just the fact that it's the CG. It's not great, obviously. It's better CG than most in anime, but it's still not great. And using it for opening sucks. I think they did. I think they do good with it, but I think it's fine to cut High Score Girl.
I think you can cut Bunny Girl.
I think.
Also.
Also, while we're at it, we need to cut JoJo. I'm sorry, Albie.
You didn't listen to
I
it,
did.
though.
I did.
Golden wins,
It's
though.
Not
Gold.
great.
It's so good, though. Look at all the. Just get to the halfway point. It's real good. When he says the thing.
Says golden
He
wind.
says the golden wind. Okay.
Fighting gold.
Golden wind on my face.
Would be better if he said.
I'm just
oh,
thinking
wow.
of farts the whole time.
No, it's
Yes.
fighting gold, not golden wind. I apologize.
Golden wind my face. Okay.
Here, I'll link the exact time code.
No, it's okay.
No.
No,
it's
I'm
getting
gonna link
cut.
the exact time code.
I mean,
Why?
the part where they're rotating through all the characters and their stands does look really cool. It has some neat camera work and stuff.
Man.
But everything else in that opening, I'm kind of like I don't care about the song. The rest of the opening isn't that great. It sounds like a rejected Dragon Ball Z like opening. Well, not even like Z. It's more like GT or something.
That's kind of a burn.
The camera's spinning so fast.
Oh.
I mean, that part is cool. That's like the best part of the opening for sure. But that's like 10 seconds of it.
But he says
15
fighting
maybe.
gold.
He does say that. You're right.
He says fighting gold. Oh, it's so good. It's just so high because they use it so well. When it's like it drops in very well at certain spots in that show, where it's just like, all right, here's the opening again. It's very good.
So does he actually fight a gold in
Fighting gold, Mary.
Okay, so
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
listen to me. Coco, Garzumi, and Pop Team Epic are top 3. What do you guys think?
I mean, I'm fine with it. I don't mind After the
What
Rain,
about-
and I don't mind Bunny anime, but yeah.
I think for me, out of the 5 sitting there, Bunny anime doesn't. I don't have any
yes.
strong opinions, and I haven't heard anyone make a defense. What's the like?
I
don't
really
like-
like that Peggy song and the part where she goes like to the music, the bang. That part's really good. And the crossing the legs to the music too. I don't know. I just like it when openings are more like an anime music video, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah.
AMV.
Mm.
But if you want to cut it, I guess it's
I'm
just
trying to be
that was
wrong.
okay. Yeah,
I was-
try not to be 5 hours.
But I'm listening to this again, and maybe it should be one. This is pretty good. I don't know.
It is
I
very-
don't know.
It is very good.
I really like the fast cuts. It's very nice.
All right, Mary. Between Bunny anime and Pop Team Epic, what you got?
Big move.
I'm voting Pop Team Epic then. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm
All
trying to say.
How about everybody between those two?
It's Pop Team Epic. But
I'd go Bunny anime.
I think Pop Team Epic.
Okay, then Bunny anime goes.
not my personal
So now-
choice, but
It's out. It's gone.
Next one. Pop Team Epic or After the Rain?
Yep. Final one. I'm after the rain on this one. That's she dances in the rain. It's very pretty.
I might be After the Rain too.
I'm Pop Team still.
Pop Team.
Yes, hashtag.
Yes,
Oh,
we've hit
God.
the fight
We
barrier.
hit the snag.
I think we can do After the Rain for best ending. I think it'll get dues there.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Okay, I'm okay with
Okay.
that. That is my more favorite ending. But man, After the Rain is a really strong. If we could do a whole show on just openings, I would
Cat.
push harder for After the Rain because there's some really neat stuff they do there. All right,
Cat,
what's our number one?
cat alert. Again, I already said mine. The Gorizui.
I think
Good.
Urzuri. I'm Koku.
Yeah, I'm Coco too.
Yeah, I guess that's
God.
your winner.
I would love it if Guru's anyone, but I'm just amazed it got to the top 3. I think Coco Cuckoo is an incredible opening. It's so good.
All right.
Yeah,
It wins.
it's
Yeah.
definitely the best, production wise, and it's
It
That
made us
fucking
watch
song.
the show. I mean, that's all you can do.
no, it looks great. It's not crappy J-pop. It's really good. Yeah, I think it's really good. It's just, it doesn't touch me in my heart.
Well,
But
Sure.
It's still very good. So I think that's a good choice to be our best opening.
Yeah.
Cuckoo.
Koku.
With runners up being Pop Team Mebic and Gorizini.
Gurzeni.
Gurzini. Are we all happy with that?
I'm good with it.
Everybody's
Yeah.
shaking their head. Audio
Yep.
listeners, Mary's shaking her
I'm
head.
sorry. I don't like talking.
That's fine.
Hey, that only took like 15 minutes, so that's pretty good.
Good work,
Okay.
everybody. Oh
Okay.
God.
Hold
The
on.
next part is gonna be so hard.
Hold on, let me just.
oh, he's got a bit.
What? Next category.
Is that a duck?
You guys like
Every
this thing I'm
time,
doing?
make that joke.
Best ending.
Best
Hey.
ending.
You want to
All
list
right.
them for me, Albie,
Yes.
my friend?
Megalobox. Major Second. ED2. Grand Blue. Radiant. SSSS. Gridman. Chizuri. After the Rain. Violent Evergarden. Yes. He's owned to Mazotan and Mazotan. Banana Fish. High Score Girl. Uma Musume. Pretty Derby. Card Captor Sakura. Clear card. Clear card. Hot take off the top of my dome since I read it. Card Captor Sakura shouldn't be here. I'm sorry.
What are you talking about? It is one of the most fancily animated endings. It has the classic Maya Uchida Cardcaptor Sakura music. That's the only good part of that fucking show is
Okay.
that ending. It's so good.
Okay.
Look
You
at
hit
how
a nerve.
smoothly they fucking
I hit a
animate.
nerve. How about Uma Musume instead? Can we? What? I'm sorry. I
They play Uno. What are you talking about?
You
Okay,
hit another nerve. Jesus.
Okay. The SSS Gridman.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. We're good.
I really like that ending a lot, though.
I like it a lot, yeah. Though it's not very good visual wise, so I'm fine cutting it.
I mean, it shows insight into the relationship between Akane and Thigh Girl. So
Yeah. And I like the song quite a bit, but it's so not doing anything super original. But yeah, I do like it a lot.
It's a good number.
I'm not going to fight for it. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go ahead and take Megalobox's ending out because I know none of you guys care for it. Even though the song is amazing, it's just credits, but that song is very, very good.
Yeah, that song is if that had a thing I really
Actual video of some form, yeah.
Yeah.
Having
I
the
wish it was
neon
more.
lights match with the beat is not enough.
Sorry. Okay, next one. We can cut Sunri. Since someone else will vote for it, but I like it because it's very depressing and sad, and
Okay.
so I like it.
A little dark, but all right.
It's very mopey and emo, so cool, but very sad. But nobody else wants it, so I'm assuming.
All right, goodbye.
Get out of here.
You sad panda.
And also, you started like 20 weeks late in the fucking winter, and you're not even done yet. It's like, come on, guys. Do you know how seasons work? Apparently not.
No.
I guess not.
Okay. Next one. Mary. Which one?
I
Yeah,
mean,
Mary.
I guess you can cut Uma Musume. Like, that's a Mary show, and that's a Mary thing. Just liking Uno way too much. And anime horse girls playing Uno. Yeah,
Yes,
that's probably
that's-
just
yeah.
me. They have some nice use of like what is that called where they show like words all fancy in a music video and they're moving. It's like kinetics
Kinetic
typography.
typography.
Sure.
Yeah. I like that part of it, but sure. Okay, fine. I already talked about it. It can go.
Okay.
I'm gonna put you guys to the test. Why is After the Rain's ending so good?
The song
Oh, the
mainly
song is real
and the
good.
visuals. It's just the perfect way to cap off an episode of that show. I can't talk, but yeah, like I don't know. It just encapsulates like her feelings very well. Uh,
And it continues the like symbols and stuff. Like it's very good.
I much prefer its opening.
I think the ending is really good.
I just really like the color design, like as the sun starts to set, as it literally turns to after the rain.
Yep.
The sketch, like character design stuff floating around in the background, like
It's
but
just
I really
really-
love that it's.
The visuals
I
is really
like
bad.
that it's. Well, no, like
It's
they're
quite
totally
literally
it's
just-
totally about the show. Like they have it's the track field. Like
Yep.
those are the track
Sure, I
lines
know.
laid out and it shows the rain like disappearing and they're like, "Oh, it's getting better and very beautiful." And I don't know. I guess I'm
Gridman's is
just
like better visually.
I'm a wiener.
Wiener.
You know, on second thought, I think After the Rain's opening is way better.
Yeah,
But I really like that
No!
song. It's so good.
that song.
The ending is so good. I love the ending
I-
song.
Yeah,
I
do.
understand where you're coming from, where like after watching an episode and that being played makes sense, but like on its own, the ending, like Uma Musume's looked better.
Oh, that ending is so good though. I don't know what you guys. How about we hold it for right now, and then
Mhm.
we'll have a conversation.
We'll
when we
hold
get
it.
close to the
Let's look at this Grand Blue and see why I put it on here,
end. Okay.
Okay.
which
If you don't
speaks
know, I don't
volumes
know.
as if to why. All right, okay. So this is. I liked the concept of this ending where the super Otakon nerdy guy. They're at a karaoke thing and they're gonna do a duet with this like Lady Idol's song, and so they totally do during the ending. And it's fun because they're all duetting together, and then near the end, near the middle bit, you see their two older people who are like helping them through this diving club start cheering them on and stuff, as a karaoke room does. And then they get drunk, and then naturally they lose their underwear and stuff as well. There's a special final episode one where it's just the otaku guy alone in the room listening to the thing, cheering the idol lady on and doing like all the idol dances and stuff. It's also very good.
Yeah, that one I like a whole bunch.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's
The glow
very
sticks and
silly.
everything. Yeah.
Like, audibly, this is terrible, but like, I love the whole concept of it just being an actual scene still.
Mhm. Well, I have one to cut. I don't think Radiant, in comparison to the other ones, are as good.
We can also cut
That's
this
fine.
Grand Blue if we want.
Oh. Okay.
Cut
I think
rating. Yes, cut
rating's
it.
fine, just not.
Yes, I'm upset that you're cutting it. Cut it instead of letting me cut it, jerk. But just cut it. It's really nice. It's very I like the paper cut like mache like look. It's very fun looking, and I like the
Listen, if that
song.
one show last year couldn't win, if Bahamut last year couldn't win with my paper cutouts and my
Sorry.
nice
The
Cinderella
song is
song,
really good. Cinderella Step.
The fucking
Yeah, I
Cinderella
actually like
stuff
it a
was
lot
shit.
now, and I feel bad. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I like this song a lot too. It's really good. You guys don't like good music, obviously. But cut it. Cut it.
cutting it.
Cut it.
I cut it. All right, it's
I
gone.
mean, I don't know. Are you guys okay with cutting the high score girl ending? I like it just because I really like the song a lot. And I like that it's an example of 2D animation in that show as opposed to 3D.
Yeah.
And it looks really cute. Just showing their relationship. It's adorable. The song is adorable, but it's not super fancy. It's not my favorite song. It
Okay,
can go, is
yeah,
what I'm saying, if that's okay.
that's fine.
Maybe the ending does suck this year. I'm sorry, DJ. You're right.
Of what?
The ending's sucking this year.
Kinda, yeah.
We can cut Major second ending too, since nobody else will vote for it. I like it. The only part I didn't like is how it kind of cuts. It uses like imagery from the main season, or the prequel, whatever. And since I know nostalgia for that series, it's kind of weird. But I really like the song and just the visual motif. I think it's really good. But it's not gonna hang. It's not gonna hang on this list. But I like it.
You just like it because it focuses on the ladies.
Yeah.
I,
Wait, how old are these ladies?
Moving on.
Middle school.
Technically elementary school, sixth grade.
Wow,
Moving
okay.
on.
Oh, okay.
Moving on. Uh,
I think we can cut banana fish. It's a fine.
no, that's
No.
Okay.
Wow, are we... Get back to
That's
card
one of-
capture.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit right here and. Uh-oh, what did I just do? Uh-oh. Let's go.
There's two that we haven't
okay.
talked about. Violet Evergarden and Hisune Tamasa-tan.
God, Violent Evergarden's. I couldn't find the actual ending, so
I was
just
gonna
found the
say.
music. If somebody could find me the actual ending.
Maybe it's because he spelled it in the document violent when the
Violent, yeah.
violent.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's very sad.
Like, also...
Mhm.
Sorry, just wanted to say, also, like, animethemes.moe, like, fix your fucking website. Like, at least have a search bar or browse button, because it's a nightmare to find specific animes on there.
Yeah, you have to do it by seasons. That's the best way to do it, honestly.
Right, yeah. But, like, even then, it's just, like, just give me a search. And, like, all the Reddits and fucking GitHubs and all that stuff don't, like,
Yeah, sure.
have searches either, so... Yeah, you're just winging it as Sean said, doing it by season.
Hey, that's me, Sean. Sorry, I'm trying to find I don't even know what Season Evergarden is because I think it was a shitty Netflix season, so I don't know where it is.
Hey
Yeah.
man, that show gets a lot better. Don't judge the song on how good the show is. Let's be honest.
I personally think we can cut it without seeing the video.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm fine cutting it too.
No, but you haven't even seen the video.
I did it.
I don't think I ever will unless I load up Netflix right now and look at it.
Did you listen to the song though?
No, 'cause
Yeah, it
I
was a boring
skimmed.
piano
Yeah.
ballad. Yeah.
Also that.
You know what's not boring, piano ballad?
Yes.
Not my sneeze, but this Hisune Tamasa-tan ending.
Yeah, it's good. It's
This
a
is
cover
pretty
of like
good.
a 60s French song, and they're fucking dancing.
Yeah, they're like doing some Latino Macarena style dance into the shit, like ketchup song almost. I very much like that Hisanet and Masatan ending.
It's very good.
I don't think this fucking song forever gonna exist. I think
It does.
think-
It's real. I promise you. I've
Did
seen.
you-
Hold on. We're
there's
gonna
some,
go on a
like-
fucking illegal anime site just to find an ending.
Should I
Apparently-
literally pull up Netflix and just stream it?
no.
Oh, you
I mean,
guys
I
can't
have
hear it.
Netflix on my phone. Let me see.
You guys won't be able to hear it.
I can just point it at the camera.
God
It's
damn
not
it.
worth it.
No,
It's worth
let's
it.
just
It's so-
cut this
such a good
shit.
song. No, why? At
Oh,
least
wait,
give it a
I'm not-
chance.
I'm not signed in on my phone, and I don't remember my password, so forget it.
Come on, let me find. Let me find. Hold on. Hold on.
It's-
Hold on.
Whatever.
While we're holding on, what's the specialness about this banana fish one?
It's mainly I like the song, and it's emo as hell. I like how it has like an old 90s like R&B kind of beat to it. But to be honest, there's also an animated video like there's like an official music video for the song that's also animated, and it looks better than this banana fish
Great.
ending. So I guess it can go.
No, it's like the one left I like. I cut all mine.
Well, let me link like the actual official
Yeah.
video because it's really good.
I wish I could show you this. How do I? Hold on.
We
Hold
should
on.
by default cut this fucking
Wait.
Violet Evergarden. It's not even worth this much effort at this point.
Hold on. I got it. Hold on. I got it. Hold on. I
okay.
gotta show it to you. I'm gonna screen share this.
Great. Yep. Screen
on,
share
here we
this.
go.
This is good. It's a good start.
Just, you know.
Here we go. Let's just watch a legal anime for a
Could have like a. Oh no. Yep. You couldn't have linked it, of course. You want to give us some audio too?
I don't know how to give a audio.
No, this is great.
Yep.
So-
It's audio.
Play
Everyone,
the audio at the same time.
everyone, open that link up and play the audio while this runs.
Please make sure you have ad block one. Okay.
I
Yep.
mean, this does look kind of nice, but it's just a walk loop. Like, yeah, they colored it all fancy.
Is it really a fucking
there's
walk loop?
CG confetti. Yeah.
But she's changed. It's keep watching. Hold on.
I mean, at least there's more here than the After the Rain one.
That's fucked up, dog.
I mean, I guess that's true. But the song isn't any good.
No,
that's
and this
alright.
makes no sense to like, hey, I'm a robot lady who's looking for love. Money dropping from the sky isn't love. It
It's not,
could be
it's-
love.
Those are keys. They're keys. They're not. They're mine.
To what, her heart?
No, they're keys. There's like a key and a keyboard.
Oh, the keyboard thing,
Like
yes.
a typewriter. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's pretty. Like, I like the sunset
her eye?
and the
No.
shadows from the trees. Like, that's fancy. But that's the whole gimmick with that
No.
show is just that it looks
It looks
fancy.
nice, yeah.
Really.
It's gonna
Like,
win best looking, but I'm okay with cutting it. It's a very good song. I like that song a lot. It's very
Glad
emotionally
we-
moving, especially during the latter half where it really picks up some steam. And I will talk about it during.
Here, you
here,
should set up your screen share thing again and show this official video for the Banana Fish ending song because it's way cooler than the
Okay.
actual Banana Fish ending.
Okay, hold
which
on.
Now we've just
when I
lost
looked
him.
it up, I was kind of disappointed. Oh, great.
Now we're
Can you
here.
stop shitting on one of the things he picked, Mary? Please.
Well, I really like it. I like the song, and I was looking it up more, and I was like, "Oh wait, this actually looks way better than the ending." I feel bad now.
Okay, I think we can cut Banana Fish, and I think we have our top
No.
three. I
No.
think so.
No.
Let's
Well,
say
fine. Since you're not gonna screen share this, I'll put this in the Twitch chat. This link.
Oh, I
Like,
can screen share. it.
Hisamae Mesotone has to leave. This is not good.
nah, I
No.
like Hisane to Masatan.
So
It is good. I don't want to get rid of the Hisone and Masotan. They're dancing.
then after the rain,
I don't think we can count. I really like this video for the banana fish one, but I think we have to count what's actually in the episode.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it should go because
That's a cool
this
video.
actual music video is way cooler.
who cares? I can make a different music video. That's way better than fucking Hisamae Mesotone because it's literally them dancing in place. Like, whoopee
Hey,
doo.
there's
It's a
also
fucking
cool
cool dance.
CG shots of cockpits with fancy
Gross.
camera work.
Ooh,
And-
this is cool.
Hey, it is. It is. You shut your mouth.
It's
I really
fun.
like that song. It's fucking real good. All right, I'm with you. 3 versus 1. I'm with you. That's better.
Okay, we'll
let's
cut
say-
after
no.
the rain then.
No, let's say we move Hisone up for now. We don't cut
Yeah.
things, we move it up for now.
Fine. Fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
Let me look at this card captor Sakura again.
Also,
It's fancy.
I watched the Cardcaster Chakra in full a little bit ago, and I think it should go in the top 3 too. I think it's very good.
I think it's good as well.
animated.
Yes,
It's
I would move
animated
that one up.
It's animated very well, and it's very cute.
The head animator on this actually worked on the original Cardcaptor Sakura series, not on this new show, other than the ending. But that's why it's the best part of the show because it actually captures the spirit of the first show way better. And I love it.
That does leave Banana Fish and After the Rain.
Yeah.
So
After
I'll
Rain's
let you
so
guys
good.
fight.
It's so good. It's like it's a beautiful representation of the show. I think the song it's very good. Like it's a very beautiful song. I think it conveys a lot of emotion in it.
I agree. Hitting one underage girls is.
I mean, he didn't. It's not at all what the show
She's
is.
of
You're gonna
age.
portray it inaccurately.
She's barely legal.
It's about. I mean, really, at the end of the day, the show is about 2 people who have lost their passion, like, and not being able to deal
And
with
are
that.
damaged
Yes,
and like
damaged kids.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
So those
Yeah.
guys have like sold me on the idea of that playing at the end of an episode and fitting thematically with the show. The song's not great, but I can see why it fits there. What's Banana Fish
and
got
it's-
for it, Popcans? Because Popcans needs to sell me on this.
I think the song's very good. It's obviously it fits with the show itself too, because of the themes of this. Like Mary said earlier, like fall, like there's 2 halves or something. Like the two main characters, they're different halves, but they're very like polar opposites. But then of course they attract to each other, and but the fact that like.
Yeah, like the colors of the 2 halves of that heart are the same colors that are used as the poles on a magnet. So I thought that was really cool. And just the nice sketchy artwork of Ash, like that's animated really nicely, even though it is kind of like a basic look.
Yes.
Like it's hard for me to pick like what's the best Banana Fish opening or ending because every single one of them are so very good. And they all fit the series very, very well. I like all of them a bunch. So I don't know. I feel like there needs to be some sort of representation for 2018 for Banana Fish because all of those openings and endings are super good, but it also makes it very hard to pick like which one is the actual best for me. Because that other ending is really good
Yes.
too.
You're right. The other ending is very good too. That's the problem.
How would we do illegal things if we remove Pop Team Epic from best opening, give After the Rain best opening, and then
I mean,
Yeah.
I'd be fine with that. I kind of
do it.
like After
Just
the
do it,
Rain
Dom.
more than Pop Team Epic.
No, no, the Pop Team Epic is so
No, it's
good.
It's
already
done.
locked in. I
It's
wouldn't.
locked.
I wouldn't go back. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, no. Just teasing. I get what you're saying, Mary, but boy, that After the Rain ending is like
I'm
the
sorry,
one
Pop.
thing.
It's the one thing. Go for it.
It's just so. The vocals is what makes it. I mean, she really sings it hard out at the end of this thing. Like, it really is a good song.
If we're going for song, I'm putting Megalobox back in because that's a fucking banger.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I think
no.
there's more visual going on here, and I don't know.
There's not more visual going on, there's more thematic and tugging at heartstrings. Emotional. There's more emotional stuff going on here than what I see with Banana Fish. And it fits more with the anime After the Rain than from what I can tell with Banana Fish. Granted, I get the like polar opposite business and whatnot, but yeah. I see more coming out of this After the Rain.
Maybe we should consider the second ending of Banana Fish. Maybe I fucked up because I just like the song on the first one a whole lot. I don't know. It looks so good. It's very Van Gogh, The Magic Hour. That one painting with wheat fields, and yeah, super like they love each other. So I don't know. I'm just dragging this out forever. I'm sorry.
No, let's vote. Well, who's that? Where's everybody's at? That's.
I don't know. Like, I don't honestly don't see why. Like Hisamon and Mesoton, is that definitely top 3?
Let me
Is
look
that-
again.
That top 3? DJ, what do you think? Which one do you want to be in top 3?
Of the Banana Fish and After the Rain.
Any
Sadly, After
anything.
the Rain. Hisune to Masatan.
anything. Okay, so do you actually?
If we're
do you
literally
actually
going
like it?
anything, Megalobox, but that's not happening. I'd say I agree with what we've got up there, Card Captor and Hisune. And then I think After the Rain makes it. From the link I've seen of Banana Fish.
What if you want to watch the other one too?
Is it the
All right,
3-minute
if
one?
you all these that are here, right, that are still kind of in consideration, what's everybody's top 3? Mine would be Card Captor, After the Rain, and probably Banana Fish.
I go Card Captor, Hisone, and After the Rain. Even though I fucking love Banana Fish, I'm sorry.
Mine's
I like Hisone ending more.
mine's with Mary as well. What's yours, Pop? But I think this is like 2 for everything.
No, yeah, let's discuss Banana
Card
Fish.
Captor
We're-
makes it
it's
through
done.
because I think there's
Banana-
3 for Card Captor there.
No, Banana Fish is done. Stop talking. It's done. We have our top 3. Banana Fish is done.
Okay.
Mary, you sabotaged the ship that you created.
I'm
You
sorry. I'm
It's
sorry.
gone.
Well, maybe Banana Fish will win out in a later category, like maybe the best show of 2018.
Maybe.
Nope.
Let's
Maybe.
go.
Okay, I'm not saying that.
So we've got our 3. Hisune to Masatan, Card Captor Sakura, Clear Card, and After the Rain.
Card Capture.
Card Captor.
I think it is Card
Yeah.
Captor somehow.
It is Card Captor.
Well,
I can't believe everybody loves it. I mean, it's very good. It's like
It's
wow.
nice. It's nice.
it's pretty cute.
I mean, I love that After the Rain song, but oh my god, it's very good. It's the best part of that show, and I hated that show, so you know,
I totally agree.
might win most disappointing anime of the year. Who knows?
Yeah, especially when you contrast it with that ending and it's like exactly perfect and you're like, why is the show a fake perfect instead of
Yeah.
good perfect?
All right. So our winner is Card Captor Sakura, Clear Card, with runners up Hisone and Masotan, and After the Rain.
I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna say it now. Bahamut should have won last year, and I hate
Wow.
you all.
Moving on. Best
I don't
looking
even remember what won last year, so maybe.
We're not
Me.
good at picking.
Best looking anime. Category. Sorry, wait, hold on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're
great.
messing up here.
My own bit. Hold on. Next
up.
category.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Best looking anime. I'll be listed.
Best looking anime. Our
You don't have to say
category.
the category. You don't have to say the name because I said the name. You just have to list the anime.
The anime for best looking anime
Stop it.
is
I will
Dragon
cut you.
Pilot, Keyzone and Mesodan, SSS Gridman, Violent Evergarden, A Place Further Than the Universe, Revenue Starlight, Slow Star After the Rain.
Review. Are you just saying all of these like with the wrong words on purpose? Because it's really
Devil
making me
Man
angry.
Crybaby, Ancient Magus Bride. I will sacrifice a child for you all today. It's called
Triggered.
Revenue Starlight. It's not that.
No,
good.
it's not called that at all. It's called Review Starlight.
Review Starlight.
As in like a play, a review, a musical review.
I think it's very good. I think it's a fun show, but for me, boy, I've been looking at some of these other pictures. I just don't think it's got it. Let's just say goodbye to that one.
Like the best parts in Review Starlight are her transformation, like the magical girl thing.
Best moment,
and
that would be up there.
yeah, like all of the stage pieces where they're doing the musical fighting, like those all look fantastic. But that's partly because they went out on Twitter and asked like everybody, "Hey, help us animate our show."
Oh,
And the people that they did get did an excellent job. I think that's cool that you can actually do that and make a show that doesn't look like garbage. But also, that's not great, like, production management. I'm glad they were able to pull it off, but yeah.
Yeah, I agree. That one should go. All right, I sacrificed a baby for you all. Hope you're happy.
Can we also cut then Ancient Magnus Bride? Because what are you doing?
So good.
yeah.
Very pretty show.
It's fine. It's not top 3.
It's not top 3.
Okay. I wanted to include it just because, wow, that show was very. There are some moments there where it's like, wow. It's a pretty show. I like it a lot. We'll talk about it at some point. But
If it wasn't, aired like 20 years ago, maybe.
wow, okay.
I forgot. So
Okay. Sacrifice 2 babies on this day for you and your sickness.
You put 4 in. Like, how many babies do you got?
You all put like 20 different things in the other categories. I wanted to at least put
I like
one other one.
openings.
I like endings.
I like pretty shows.
I like
I
most
don't know if you
disappointing.
do.
Okay. Easy.
What? Hi. What was that blown out? I'm sorry.
No,
I
no, it's
started
not.
talking, and then so I had to overcompensate by talking louder. Next one, we're cutting. We can cut SSS Gridman, I guess.
Mm-hmm. That's what
I
I was
like
gonna
it.
go with.
It's very clean. I don't know. I like it a lot, but it's fine.
Episode 9 was really cool, and I liked their not totally overusing like CG robots. Like when they could draw the robot doing an action scene, they did. But yeah, it was a nice looking show, especially episode 9. But I guess
think
I'm
it's-
okay.
Yeah, it's a mecha anime, so but
Sure.
I like it. I don't know.
I liked it a
really
lot.
It's a good show.
No, yeah, it was a nice looking show.
I like the character. And I like the character designs too. I know, like all the outer space people. The trigger ass looking villain. He was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know, he had smoke coming out of him.
It's
I don't
true.
know. I really liked it, but I know I'm fine cutting it because this.
Like, let's just
But-
be honest here. Violet Evergarden should be up in
No.
the top 3. Man.
I watched a lot of those Sakuga Boru clips, and yeah, Violet Evergarden, like
Yeah.
that does seem to be the
it's
one
the
thing the
thing,
show
right?
does. Yeah,
It's not a great show, but holy crap, does
I
it look
think
real
it's a great
nice.
show. I think you needed to get a little further in it, but it is a very good show. I mean, look at her cry in that one thing. I mean, that's like,
Do
look
robots
at her
cry?
cry. I mean,
If there's
she's
one thing I know about Albie is he likes to look at anime girls cry. So
Yeah.
I think that one is definitely a lock. I think it's just
animegirlscrying.com. .moe. Sure, it can be top 3 since I think everybody's in agreement. It looks really good. So top 3.
top 3. Good. Slow start. How we feeling?
I think it has some of the best like TV show moe character animation. I know y'all are gonna say it needs to go, but that is honestly one of the nicest looking like TV shows of that type. Like it blew everything else, every other moe show away. God damn it, I'm being serious.
When the bar is so low, it's not that hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice looking show, but
It's cutesy as
there
fuck.
are, there are. I think we're in agreement.
Like
That one.
it does such a good job with character facial animations. Like all of the emotions are displayed great. This is one thing that this show does super 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 well.
I'm cutting it. I'm cutting it.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
There are other shows. Listen, there are fields to die on here in about a minute. So like, listen. Holy shit! There's gonna be some hard choices that are gonna come up here in about 5 seconds that we need to be.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather cut Devilman Crybaby,
Nope.
which everybody
Really
goes crazy over
No.
than Slow Start. Yeah.
I'd rather keep Devilman Crybaby.
Oh my god.
Well, that's why I brought it up as an example. Like me personally, like this show, even though there's like more creative stuff in Devilman Crybaby, technically, like the way the amount of detail into the show when you wouldn't think like it's just a moe garbage show, but it looks excellent.
I mean, it
Does look nice, but holy shit, Devilman Crybaby's style and look is amazing.
the legs and arms are so weird. Devilman Crybaby, they're so weird.
Well, it's weird on purpose. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
the running stuff, the track.
Keep in
demon
mind,
track.
I think this is like from the same director and probably the same in-house studio as like Ping Pong the anime. You remember how fucking weird that thing looked? Like this actually
look
looks
very
normal
weird.
compared to fucking Ping Pong.
There's a lot of booty in this.
There's a lot of booty and the boobs.
I don't,
Well,
honestly,
I mean, that's what people are going to clip out because it's the internet.
honestly, I like Slow Start more than Devilman Crybaby. So, I actually think I see what Mary's saying. I actually think Slow Start does look very good. Even if like the art style is very tropey, I think it looks very good for what it is.
It does
Oh
look
man,
very
this is
good.
gonna be very hard, guys. These are all very good. Like, I see what Slow Start is saying, but like I don't know which one should go.
I don't think it's gonna be top 3, but I mean, I think. But I still think it's big.
Seems like you guys don't like Devilman Crybaby for some reason, so I think that's going, right? If you
I
guys
think
are
it's
saying
good.
Slow Start's better than it, which you guys are already saying, then we should cut Devilman Crybaby.
I'm just saying the nipples are not very good. Why are they blue? So it's very weird.
Neon lighting. They were in a.
I mean, I'm with you. I
nightclub
think
scene.
Devilman Crybaby is. I
This
think
twerking is not very sexy. That's all. I'm sorry. It's just not.
Let's hold those two. Oh, you're removing it. I was with you on.
A lot of
Devilman
you guys are
Crybaby.
saying Slow Start looks better and stuff, and then also saying Slow Start might not make top 3. So if you guys are already aligning that scenario, then let's just cut it. Let's not waste time. I think Devilman Crybaby is top 3 to me, but yeah, it's got a unique style and look which I can see why people would not
Okay,
like so much.
Let's settle this way. What are we top 3 and see if we get any consensus.
on.
Or do you want to you want to talk about
dog,
Okay.
Albie, stop. Jesus, we haven't even talked about the anime yet.
That's true.
So, I'm sorry. Okay, After the Rain. Why should this be top 3?
Because it's goddamn pretty. It's a very pretty show. Also, like very well animated, very fluid animation, like very realistic styling, and they use a lot of thematic points to showcase stuff. Like the look isn't just the look because it's the look. It's like they made that choice to tell a particular story that I think is very
Yeah, like in best looking, I'm not just talking about animation, I'm also talking about like direction and the storyboarding of that show. Like they communicate her emotions very well without like slapping you in the face with the narration. Just specific shots, like shots of her ankle, shots of her rolling around, looking at her phone on the bed, and just they just do a good job of portraying like her emotional state and his emotional state. Like it'll show a shot of this ashtray full of cigarette butts, and
Mhm.
you can tell he's been working all night like on his novel. And I don't know, just a lot of the framing in that show. And I really like the character designs too with their retro style. Like it's definitely not the fanciest animated show, even though there are some nice cuts. But yeah, I think it's a very good looking show for sure.
And I know the Rain's in the title, but I think I think they do huge weather to showcase, like you're saying, the emotions on the character too.
Yeah.
And
Like
I
that
agree.
running scene is very good. If you watch that one where she runs towards them, like that is some real good animation.
And the skies, totally. Like I forgot about that until you mentioned it, but I was like, "Oh, it looks like it's gonna rain soon." Because I used to live on the Gulf Coast, and I got used to the skies looking like that all the time because it would rain after every afternoon. And yeah, they did a good job with that.
It's just wow. It's very. I mean, it's very well animated.
So I think that should be top 3 after the Rain.
Okay.
And then we can eliminate A Place Farther Than the Universe.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't do that, dog.
I kind of agree. Like I watched some of the show today actually, and the white highlighting only works
Holy
like
Christ.
when they're actually in Antarctica, when the light would be super strong and create that kind of highlight effect. Like when they're in Tokyo or whatever, and they just look like they're covered in oil, like
Yep.
they're about to go
You got to that
wrestling
as
or
well.
something. Yeah, like they just look too shiny. Like it only makes sense when you have
Okay.
super strong light like in Antarctica, and it actually looks good there.
Yeah.
That's
That's fine if you
yeah,
think it's
I'm
not
picky.
cohesive all the way through. That's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, I'll be willing to cut that because I think there are better shows here. Even though I think that show is very, very pretty. There are some moments there.
I mean, it made me cry. Like I'm not saying it's garbage, but
Man, episode 3 made me weep like a baby.
Okay,
So
that's
don't
not
worry.
We're not talking about that. So, but yes, we're cutting it. So what do we have left?
We have After the Rain.
That's already
We've
top 3,
moved that
so-
up,
Okay,
yeah.
all right. Top 3. Okay, well then. Oh, we have Devilman Crybaby, Slow Start, or the Dragon Pilot.
Hasume and Mesoton. Technically, I'll put this on this list. Dragon Pilot, the one with the dragons.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I think the art style is very good. Like
It is.
like it's a comedy. I think the art style works very well. Works very well, and and displaying the comedy. Like I would for animes that try to be funny. I think the best way they usually do it is with the visually, and like anytime they can pull off facial features to highlight funny moments, I think it makes it much funnier, and I think the show does a very good job with it. Also, he has a unique look, which you can't say with most anime nowadays. And in the last couple episodes, there's a giant fucking like a whale thing, and they have to fight it. And it's very good. It looks very sweet.
It's also like I thought one of the best uses of CG this year. Like a lot of the jets are CG, but they
Oh.
blend into the show. They don't look bad. They actually fit in.
See, I'm laughing at some of these web.m's. So, I think it's really good. I don't know. It's like it's a very good way to highlight how goofy the main characters are and like how dopey they are. It's very good.
And there are quite a few like moments of very fancy technical animation in it too. So
Like it look cheesy and other times look very technically superior to other anime. If you know what I mean.
yeah, like the dancing in the ending.
Yeah, exactly. Albie.
What?
Exactly.
I don't think Slow Start makes it.
Wow.
Hey,
Just out of nowhere.
well, we weren't talking about that, but okay.
Just
That's how you
saying.
really feel.
I've watched all the clips on all these things now.
Compared to Dragon Hasame and Misatana, I don't think it belongs in the top 3 either.
Wow. Wow.
I think it's better than Devil May Cry, baby.
Did you see how many pages there are
There
on the
are a lot
side
of pages.
for it compared to Dragon Pilot? No, I'm being silly. Like, at least you guys finally acknowledged that
yes,
it actually
very
is
good.
fancy. Like, it's actually technically animated really well in a
It
lot of
is.
those cuts.
God, there is a
Yeah.
lot of pages. Why is there 4 pages?
Because it's lollyweeb
Because
trash.
it's good. No,
Wow.
no. But also, yes. But they did a good job on that trash, okay?
Damn. Okay. All right. Final conversation. Devilman Crybaby versus Dragon Pilot.
I mean,
Dragon-
I'm
Dragon
here for
Pilot.
Devilman Crybaby, but if I were to choose between, I would have gone Slow Start over Hisune to Masatan. But that's just me.
I'm with Devilman Crybaby.
It's not.
Mary.
It's up to you.
So is it really Dragon Pilot versus Devilman? Like they're
Yeah.
so different. No.
They are so
Can
different.
I cut After the Rain instead?
Fuck no. Fuck no. It's one of these two. I mean, I would be fine with either one. I'm not really that strong on, like, I'm not really that passionate.
Why does Devil May Cry Baby? What does the art like? Why the way it does it look contribute to how good the show is? Like,
Because
why is it the way it is?
there are very unique visuals. Like all of the demon designs are crazy. The fight in the very last episode is insane. Yeah, the whole apocalypse. It's visually very, very creative and interesting.
Yeah.
And even the color design is very creative. Like I kind of want to take out After the Rain now. I'm terrible.
No.
I mean, I like After the Rain as well. I still prefer Devilman over After the Rain, but I think After the Rain is also
too.
very good.
I think After the Rain is better than Dragon Pilot though. Like
I
Dragon
don't.
Pilot
I think so,
looks
too.
Good.
No.
I mean, if you want to be like real technical here,
Yeah. Are we saying
Just-
most looking? Is that the category?
I mean, I just think
No, because Devilman is definitely
you-
not the
are you-
most looking, but
Are you also
It's
going to
got a great
nominate
style.
Battlefield?
1942.
I don't think Devil May Cry Baby belongs on this list, but but if everybody else does, then it is what it is.
I think it does.
I just think it does some things that you don't see in anime a lot. Like
Sure, yeah.
I just think it's I think Dragon Pilot does a lot that's very, very good. I think it's a very beautiful show. Like it's really hard to pick between the two. I'll be honest, but it's not like
You don't see something like Devilman Crybaby often.
no.
Whereas
Doesn't make it
you
good,
could
though.
see a Dragon
But
Pilot.
it is totally in that guy's style.
Yeah.
Like he didn't really go outside the box. He was like, okay, I'm gonna do one of my shows, but it's gonna be Devilman this time, and it does look very good. But I think Dragon Pilot does do a good job of combining those cartoony like character designs, but also there's jets, also like just the watercolor backgrounds and stuff. I don't know. It's hard for me to pick. Like,
Really doesn't help there's not many After the Rain clips here.
I mean, I think
Yeah.
After Rain is. Yeah, I think it's.
well, this is like a technical animation blog, and that show did more than that. So it was more about like the series art direction as a whole than just animation.
Also, Devilman is right. 24 episodes? No, more episodes.
13? 12? I can't... There wasn't many. 10? I think it was actually just like 10.
Really? Okay, I thought it was 24.
Unless I missed a season 2, which doesn't make sense considering it's ending.
They're dragons.
Yeah, the ending. Yeah, there's only 10.
Yeah.
They're dragons that turn into jets. How is this not best looking? Like, you people.
Because they
We're
don't
not
look good
talking
when they
about
do
that.
They're demons with nipples. Woo. They're
They're awesome. And their transitions are really cool.
Ooh.
Okay, we need to decide this one.
Like, I think I don't know. I haven't watched a ton of Devil May Cry Baby, so it's hard for me to get too much on the looks. But it's like I just think it's like here's something a lot different and shocking. It's like, well, like yeah, but it's like why does it make the show better?
You have a point.
But does
I
it
mean,
make...
because that's a big chunk of the show is just how it looks. Like that's why they hired Yuasa to make a new Devilman, because they wanted it to be in his style.
His
Because
style.
he makes crazy looking stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and those demons, sorry, I should say, that he makes looks really awesome because it's his style. Like if you got the Dragon Pilot people to make it, it would probably be a lot blander than what it actually is.
And like the way he portrays like specific violence, like especially in that nightclub scene.
That nightclub
That was
scene's
crazy.
great. It's a very good scene.
Like what do you?
Yeah,
what do you
I think
mean?
I want to vote Devilman now if I have to vote between the two. Just because you guys are forcing me.
Should we
I
push
mean, you're
After
gonna
the
have to
Rain
vote
back
for-
down?
I think we should, if we can get Dragon Pilot up above.
I don't think so.
Well, we're voting here, and you got voted down.
Let's go
Okay, you are.
three-way vote. Dragon Pilot, Devilman, After the Rain. What are we voting for?
Like, I vote for Dragon Pilot.
I
I'm-
vote After the Rain.
I'm Devilman here. So Mary, you basically get to pick one which goes up straight away.
I guess I'm picking Devilman too because yeah, that is a
Okay.
big part of that. It's like Violet Evergarden. Like
It's a
I'm not
big
saying
part of
it's
it, sure.
bad except for its looks, but that is like partly
All right.
why it exists.
Okay.
These two.
Okay, new idea. We cut Violet Evergarden.
No,
No,
Okay.
sorry.
come on, we have to lock them at some point. We got.
Okay, then we can vote up after the rain because I'm tired of talking about this.
After
we're
Rain or
cutting,
Dragon.
we're cutting Dragon Pilot, and I don't care anymore. I'm sorry, but
I'm
All
sorry,
right, now-
pilot.
Mary sabotaged the ship again. So
I'm sorry. I just wanted to point out that it's interesting that like most of the shows we were discussing for best looking are Netflix funded shows.
Oh, really? Yeah, they are.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of
Yes.
good that
Mhm.
they're willing to throw money around so we can have our fancy cartoons.
I think it's generally more that they give them more time. And
Yeah.
so, but yes,
Both definitely help.
You're not wrong. So
Then again, isn't
Okay.
Violet Evergarden by like KyoAni or something like that? Aren't they like the powerhouse?
I mean, they are the powerhouse team, so yes.
But also Netflix. Also,
All right, and Violet Evergarden wins, right? Because holy
Yeah.
hell,
Yeah.
there were some fun scenes, my dog.
yeah, it looks more like a movie. Like the amount of detail they put into animating hair and clothes being blown around by the wind, like that's crazy. Yeah.
Oh, we're quitting movies? Let's talk about that hero.
No,
that
I'm
movie.
just
Oh.
I'm just saying it looks like movie quality level. Like it's not many TV anime that end up looking like that.
That's fine. I don't care.
I think it's like, I mean, I don't think you can be upset. I mean, that's a pretty
I mean, I
goddamn show.
can be upset.
You can feel
allowed-
however you want to feel.
I'm allowed to be upset. Please let me be upset. Can I be upset?
That's fine. Be upset.
Okay, I'm upset. But let's move on.
Did you watch her
So-
type on this keyboard, bro? Oh
Damn it.
my god.
List them and let's move on.
Okay, Battlefield 2 wins Best Looking with After the Rain and Devil May Cry Baby.
Okay.
Okay,
Bingo.
next. Hold on, sorry.
Huh?
1 second.
What's going on?
Oh, yeah.
Next category.
That duck's back again, and I'm starting to.
Devil-
Something's just
Sounds
disturbing
sick.
me.
uh,
What's wrong with that duck again? God,
Dying.
someone kill the duck.
it out
God,
of
I don't
its
want to listen to
misery.
it suffer.
most is one.
Oh, good. Much like the duck that's dying, these are the shows that disappointed us this year.
What? Wait.
First off-
no. Stop it. We gotta list the names.
No. First
I
off,
don't know where
Homes of
you're-
Kyoto,
Okay.
World in Colors, Kino Maru Sumo, Megalobox, Tokyo Ghoul Re, Darling in the Franz, Backstreet Girls, Card Captor Sakura Clear Card, Juno Ito Collection.
Junji.
Junji.
Juno. It's Ellen Page. It's very
Yes,
disappointing
it's actually
now.
strange. Very weird.
Ellen Page Strange.
Can we put Card Captor Sakura Clear Card up on the top of that list? Can we move
I
that one
agree.
up?
Did you
Yeah.
watch that?
As somebody that grew up with that show, that was, oh my god, so boring.
The
and
pacing
just
was terrible. It was, yeah, really bad.
really bad. Like, wow. I mean,
So this was like just a pacing. Visually, was it shitty as well?
it's
did
not
that like
great
hold up?
looking out.
It
Or-
was a total retread of like the original series, but they're like, hey,
Okay.
let's do a lot of the same things that we do in the first series, but shittier. And yeah, I was not a fan.
Let it rest in its coffin for goodness sake if you're gonna try to do something like this. My god, it was
Yeah, like I
Just a
went a lot
mess.
of detail on it, like the first season it came out, and I feel mean like going over it again, but it lost like 90% of its charm, like in
Yep.
every way. It was
destroyed
super
what it
disappointing.
was, man. Like it just made so many, it just did nothing and it went nowhere and nobody cared. And it's just a shame. I love that. I love fucking Cardcaptor Sakura so much, and just to have it be like this, like when there's already great shows, there are several great shows on our Anime of the Year list that are old shows that have been reimagined. Look at SSS Gridman. Look at
Yes.
SSS Gridman. Look at Banana Fish. Look at even something like Megalobox. You know, like these are shows that you might not agree whether or not they're the Anime of the Year, but they're shows that have been reimagined, remade, and they're from an older era. And like to have Cardcaptor Sakura is something that you know was probably bigger than all three of those shows at one point. To just have it come out and be this just mess of a show, just doesn't have
Yeah.
anything in it that draws people back in, that makes people care about it, that doesn't even do the basic nostalgia grab stuff. It's just a shame.
This was, to me, like Sailor Moon Crystal season 1 all over again. Like, it eventually got good on season 3, but yeah, I'm pretty sure we picked that for most disappointing when that came out too, and
Yeah.
this just feels exactly the same.
And I'm way more passionate about this one because it's just like it could have been a really nice show. This is a show that could end up on Netflix or something like that, and really, I think, be like sort of an incredible thing if they did it right. Like it could really pull in a lot of young people
Like the
that would
movies,
really
like
enjoy it.
those
Yeah.
were really good. I don't know. Part of the blame is probably with Clamp because this is an adaptation of the manga they already made. But yeah,
Then saying that at the same time, I don't think Tokyo Ghoul nobody had high expectations for a second animated version of this. I love Tokyo Ghoul very much. It's a cool series. I like the manga a lot, but I don't think it's gonna win here with some of these other things that people are really disappointed in. I will remove that one.
Okay, we can remove Hinamaro Sumo. That's the sumo wrestling one. I think as a sports anime, it wasn't very good. Like when they went to the first tournament, it was very poorly done. Like I think all the sports scenes are like very actually pretty poor. Like it's like I don't know. I guess anime sumo, like what can you do really? But for what this show did try to do, I didn't think it did do a good job whatsoever. It's like, and the way they paced the tournament episodes, like it's like when they had the seamless tournament, they have like the two people from same school go face off right in the first round, and then the next match, like the person who won the winner of that, and then like somebody else from the school who we didn't see like their match, and like but then like they faced off like in the next match, and the whole time you never see anybody else from any other school, so it's very weird. It's like it's very like I don't know. It's like it just takes me out of it because it doesn't feel very realistic. I don't know. It's just like it doesn't. I don't know. Like the character moments, I thought was getting better, like the character arc from the main character. But like I think like any scene that involves sumo, I thought was very poor. I don't know. It was very disappointing, but we can cut it because it wasn't the most disappointing.
Okay,
That's a shame.
It was.
that is the same, yeah. Okay, what else we got here, folks? Somebody else go. DJ, sir.
We're cutting Megalobox, and you can tell us
Okay.
why you dislike it, and then we can cut it.
Sure. Megalobox, I just don't like. It just was not as good as I wanted to be. I was really positive on it early on, but then to have him not have mechanical arms and not to be using the actual robot arm punching thing, I just felt like was weird. And that's all I got. Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
It just felt like it was weird. Thank you for your time.
Popcans, do you think
Tell me
this
about
World in Colors, is it gonna stay up here? Should we keep it?
It's the most disappointing anime.
Okay.
We'll get back to that then. Mary, why Backstreet Girls? We already came.
Yes, why backseat
We
girl?
started coming in feeling pessimistic. Why now?
Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons I can cut it was because we definitely suspected it could be terrible. But if it had been done well, it would have been like one of my favorites this year for sure. Because a lot of the jokes could, even in like the first 3 episodes before they started getting terrible, I found a lot of
Yeah.
it pretty funny. Like just the Yakuza having to be an idol, like that's a funny situation. But then also it was barely animated. Yeah, like it kind of reminds me of Fallout 76. Like everybody, yeah, like a lot of people were like, I don't know about this might be a garbage fire, and then it was a garbage fire of epic proportions, so that's why I kind of put it on here. But also we also kind of thought it was going to be shitty, so I guess I can cut it. But I just
Okay.
wanted to put on here for sure, like just how bad that thing actually ended up being.
Yeah.
It was super
Great.
disappointing.
Gotta highlight it. Yeah.
That's a shame. So we're moving World of Colors up, right? Because boy, Pop seems
It's-
real upset.
Let's leave it, mostly because the only two that I know that people have dislike against is World in Colors and Mary's, especially Junji Ito collection. Like, I assume this is going up, but if you want to say the case, go for it.
I was just super duper disappointed. Like, I love all of his comics. I guess it's harder to adapt them to animation than I thought it was. Like, even the live action stuff of his is not great either. And there are a couple stories in this collection that actually ended up okay. But yeah, like I would try and watch it every week. Like I'd go to the arcade, have some Taco Bell, be mildly drunk, and still like almost be falling asleep at the end of every episode. And I should be like freaked and creeped out, not like going and it wasn't animated very well either. Like it was just very disappointing, especially with like how good Junji Ito actually is. Like I've
Right.
bought basically all of his comics. His comics about his cats are fantastic too. Yeah, it was just I don't know. I was so sad that that show wasn't any good. Because
Okay.
those stories are so cool. Like,
Mhm.
the one with the marionette family, that one was okay. But there are better creepy puppets in anime this year too. So
Sean, why Holmes in Kyoto? We have lost your audio. Your
muted.
microphone.
Oh, I
There we go.
There we go.
don't know how to unmute my mic. I'm sorry, I'm not a professional podcaster. My bad.
I think you're distracted right now.
Mm.
Yeah, weird. If only we did something, but no, some didn't want me to. But yes, Homes in Kyoto. It's one of my type of anime. One of them slice of life, even though it's not technically slice of life. But
Mhm.
it's one of my anime. But of course, they had to force in the shitty romance between this 25-year-old and this 17-year-old to make it kind of weird. And the romance is not very good at all. And then they have the whole like plot. It actually like the whole like topic the show is about, which is like antiques. They don't do a very good job at all making it interesting.
Mhm.
And why it's a little nice looking. And see, I don't know why. Oh, Albie, you're killing me. Shut
Uh-huh.
Shut up.
But I do now.
Shut up. Yeah, it's very it's a show I was very much looking forward to, but I didn't think it was executed well at all. But yeah, it's not top 3.
It's a shame.
Okay,
I'll
down
be
to
darling.
my Darling in
What?
France is straight up plagiarism. It's rare to see this anymore in the anime industry, but you ever just like watch the ending of a show and go, wow, they just ripped off Evangelion straight up. Just
Whoa.
straight up.
They did that from like the very beginning, like
Straight
0
up.
2, like is a mashup of Ray and Asuka put together. Like
She becomes a giant lady at the end, just like an Avon.
oh,
I mean, so first off, this show it
it's
looks
also
cool.
bad.
Yes, it's bad. It's just generally bad. I just want to say my piece on it. It's fine if somebody else has really strong opinions. Like if Mary, you feel like Junya Ito is worse, then yeah, go ahead. But for me, like this could have been a cool show. It was like this weird trigger thing where like there was like this weird like docking system, but there was a male and it's like I sort of dug that. That was sort of fun and
Of
weird and
course you did.
trigger.
Yeah.
And
I
like
just I thought it was terrible from episode 1.
okay,
Like
that's fair.
the yeah.
That's fair. I only watched the ending because I heard how much people hate it, and like, there's some real hate at the end of this show that like even the hardcore fans turned around and started really just beating on it. So like, I
course
wanted
they
to
did.
say
I bet
we
they did beat
recognize
to
it. But yes, the other two can go up. I'm okay with removing Darling and Friends.
I mean, yeah, I totally understand why like people ended up not liking the show whatsoever on several levels, but I thought it was garbage from day one. So yeah.
Okay. All right, and now we're down to 3. We got Card Captor Sakura, Clear Card, Junji Ito Collection, World in Colors. Which is the one?
Just want to make sure, Pop, you want World in Colors over Homes of Kyoto. You may now talk about
Oh, yeah.
World in Color.
Go ahead.
I wanted
Yeah,
to
it's not
save
very
it for
good,
the top 3 because I know you have hate for this.
Yeah, it's not very good, and the way it makes me first be very bored, and then it makes me viscerally angry about the way they force
Jesus.
a shitty three-way romance in it with very poorly. Which when they do that, it subtracts from this. It's not they do it. It subtracts from the story because it's just a shitty plot device. They make it obvious plot device, and then they
Trying to add conflict out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
trying to add conflict is conflictless
Mhm.
story. Then when they do add it, it's very shittily done to make me just very angry. And then once they shittily resolve it, everything just like goes back to like the way it was before the conflict. Like it never happened.
It's
I-
not just conflictless, it's emotionless.
Yes, the main character sucks because she has literally no character arc and no emotion, so there's nothing about her that's interesting whatsoever. And you can say that about for most of the characters. There's a couple side characters that are kind of interesting, sort of, but then not like most of them are still also pretty boring or very tropey. And like the whole show is so bad. It's because it's like, oh my god, it's like of course wasn't even looking forward to it or anything. So like technically most disappointing, maybe not. It's just like again, it went from 0 to negative 500. So it's
Yeah.
starting off from high place. So
It looked
I don't know.
it looked nice. It had a nice premise, at least that first episode or 2. But then like once you're there for 3 episodes, you realize that lead character's gonna do nothing this entire show except be like the most timid, like, oh, I guess I think that's okay to do. Oh, look, I'm taking pictures now. It's really dumb.
I mean,
and
I
then
get-
when they
I get
add this
Oh,
whole,
You guys seem really passionate about this, and I'd be totally okay. With it.
I
Hey,
think
let
it's
us-
just this main character. Like when you add the
Okay.
end thing of like, I can't see colors. Like I just can't see colors. Everything is black and white for me. And then when like your main revealing thing of, oh, I can see colors now. I don't know why this is. Oh, I know why this is. It's because I'm finally happy for once. It's like, what? Like 12 episodes in, that's when you like realize, oh, I'm happy. Which just means like the 9 episodes before, she's with all these friends and stuff doing all these happy fun things that she's clearly excited about. She's not happy yet. It's like, what? The fireworks is finally the thing that does it. It's god damn it. It's bad, but like I can understand why Cardcaptor beats World in Colors.
I mean, I can understand. Like, I'll be happy with Card Capture Sakura beating it because it has a pedigree and there's some expectations.
Nostalgia
Yeah.
factor to
It
it.
hurts
too.
me physically that Card Captor was as bad as it was. Like
Oh, no.
Yeah.
God, there's nothing in this world that I wouldn't want more.
Well, we'll always have the ending.
Yeah, true. I think Card Captor for me is the winner, and that's just because like I have such a nostalgia for it. It's just, it hurts. like physically. Like I just really disappointing because it could have been something really special and it just wasn't.
That's the same way I feel about Junji Ito. Like, there's such a high bar, and
Mhm.
if they had executed, it would be so good.
Yep.
But no,
Yep.
Yeah, I think that deserves to be on the list, but I still feel like Cardcaptor that's the number one. Okay. All right.
Like
think-
they go into her like
Uh-huh.
he draws a painting world and they go into it.
Yeah.
But then he somehow falls asleep in her painting to wake up to this dark room where the little girl main character is drawing pictures, and then through that he learns that oh no, she's very lonely because her mother didn't like her because her mother didn't have magic, so he's into her daughter. So now the daughter, which is the main character, grew up very emotionless because he was scared because her mother was shitty. And it was like, oh, twist. Oh, yeah, I was a bad parent. And it's like, oh my fucking god, really? That's your twist? That your mother is a muggle? So,
Whoa,
you didn't
whoa.
like her.
Wow, just gonna
Let's
throw the
leave
muggle
muggles.
word here, huh?
So you didn't like her daughter? Okay.
Okay.
I mean, didn't call her dirty mudblood or anything. So
We're decided. Cardcaptor Sakura is the winner here with
Why
Junji
is the
Ito
winner?
collection, and
I like
World in
how-
Colors is also a winner. You win nothing, sir. You win nothing.
I'm gonna fucking kill Albie. It's like,
I think the reason why Cardcaptor wins for us is because if I didn't nominate this show to you to be forced to watch this show, both of us would have stopped by episode 4. And we wouldn't be as angry as we were, essentially. Whereas
I mean, yes.
Cardcaptor Sakura, there's such, as they said, there's such a high bar. Or like, you expect at least something middling.
Yeah.
From it. Like, you
yeah,
go
like
high
I
to middle.
wanted to watch it. I wanted it
Yeah.
to be good, and I kept watching every episode, and I'm like, why is this so bad?
I would
Why?
have
Yeah.
watched a middling show, like I would have suffered through that just for the nostalgia.
Mm.
You have to really work to get me to not want to watch a show like that. It's awful.
Yeah.
Just dishonor.
Whereas World in Colors is shit. It's just that
Sure.
we didn't go in with like a 80% hype factor into it.
Yep.
No, that's fine. I agree. The reasoning is sound. Just Albie's just doing it well. Us agreeing first. It's very shitty of you, but hey.
Well, maybe I'm the most disappointing anime this.
I mean, that's 100% true, but
Oh.
unfortunately, you weren't made in Japan, so
Oh, I don't count. Good.
no.
Good.
So
Alright.
the winner, hey, can I go? Albie, can I do it? Can I do my job?
Go ahead.
The winner, Cardcaptor Sakura, clear card. The runners-up being Ito Collection and Word and Colors. Is that fine with you, Albie?
Yeah, that's good.
Good. Now, we're going to take a break,
Yes.
okay?
Oh?
Well, I know Albie got up at one point, and apparently I didn't know that was allowed.
Something
but-
fell. Sorry, something.
Oh, I thought it
What?
was like you checking on the Eagles game.
No, I wish. I can't look. I don't want to look. I can't look.
Yes. Okay, we're taking a break.
Okay.
So, how do we do this? Production.
Put an
production.
image up, and then
Hold on, let me get ready.
nobody press their mic buttons.
Or can we talk, or is
No,
it,
hold on.
do you have to go to mute? Do you have to go to mute, DJ? I don't. Okay. Chicken said yes. I don't know if it means. back, everyone. Welcome back, everyone, to to.
Are we going?
Welcome back, everyone. So now we're going. Welcome back, everyone. I'm glad you can join us because now we're going to talk about. What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about anime of the year, 2018.
I'll do it. There's a duck on the loose. What?
Ducks Like Anime of the year 2018.
Sorry, I had to put an order in with the duck for some Italian food, so we're good to go.
What'd you order?
Sausage parm. It's gonna be great. It's very good.
Sausage parmesan.
Mm-hmm.
What's What's the noodly business?
No noodles. I'm a
No
Kato,
noodles.
remember? I'm a Kato chow boy
So
now.
what, is
so
it
it's
just
just
like-
sausage?
Is
Meat
it just
sauce.
sausage and cheese?
Yeah, pretty
Those-
much.
You don't have any zoodles? No zucchini
No
noodles?
zoodles. No.
Can I get a chicken Alfredo?
That sounds
No,
good.
the duck already went to the Italian place. Already went to John's Italian.
John's Italian. Can I get some cheese raviolis?
Raviolis. Of course, sir. I think you need it. All right. Anime of
Also
the
some,
year, huh?
Also some unlimited breadsticks.
How about some tiramisu?
I'm down for that.
That's Italian food, yes.
How about some ice?
Pizza?
Also anime.
I don't know. It's not really good. How about some
I
rain?
just fucking did transition for you. Pay attention. God.
Anime of the year. We're going to talk about it. Albie, can you list off the names?
Yes, and we are selecting, I will remind you from last year, 10 anime. Hopefully ranked, maybe not, for our list. So first off, Kokuku, School Babysitters, Shitters, High Score
Wow.
Girl, Kyaruko's Bed and Breakfast for Spirits, Chio-chan's High School Road, Megalobox, Gurazeni, Golden Camus, A Place Further Than the Universe, SSSS Gridman. There's that damn duck again. Bloom Into You, Banana Fish, After the Rain, Ancient Magus Bride. Fucking Review Starlight.
That's close.
Yay.
Better than revenue.
Okay, He-Zone and Masotan. Violent Evergarden. Devilman Crybaby. Planet Within. How to Raise a Mummy. Hina Matsuri. Space Battleship Tiramisu.
That's a lot of anime, you guys.
Yeah,
And-
there were some good shows this year, so
Great
good.
shows.
I have to
Great shows.
disagree. There's only one good anime this year.
What's that?
How to Raise a Mummy? Is that the
Gaku
one?
and Babysitters?
Yes.
Now, as we always do, let's do a round of locks so at least we get some movement because, oh my god. It's gonna be a lot. There's gonna be some pain here, folks. I'm not confident.
So
in
what's
any
the
of this.
method we're doing?
Everybody gets one lock. This is the show you probably love the most, the one you want to put up there higher. This is one you think people would largely agree on as well. So there's not like some big controversy about it. So I'm not going to be picking.
What if nobody
Uh-huh.
watched the show even after you told them repeatedly to, like, every single
Sorry.
time you brought it up, and then nobody ever did?
I have watched an episode of all the shows here. That's all I can say. I tried.
Do the locks. We can always take them down if needs be.
Yes,
Later
I
on.
mean, it's
It's
just to get a
4 out
little
of
movement.
10. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, I want to lock Space Battleship Tiramisu because it was the funniest show this all
Oh,
year for
boy.
me. It was hilarious.
Oh boy.
Season 1 and 2.
I don't think you
So
understand
many
the...
memorable characters.
Let her put it up. then.
I told you guys to watch it every single time it came up.
Right.
And did anybody? No, that's not my fault. Like,
Right.
maybe I should have forced somebody to watch it. Like, I
You
should have
should
used that
have.
as one of my picks. That's probably my bad because if you had actually watched it, you would realize how good it is because it's very,
Right.
very good. They got the original voice actor for Char to like do a very similar role. Like, even for a joke show, it's very good. One of the jokes was so good, it took me a long time to realize it was even a joke. Like, all the characters are named after
Is that good?
cars. Like, no, it was like clever and subtle, and I didn't realize it until there was a dude named Cadillac Escalade, and I don't know.
What was
It's
what
very
was the
good.
original joke name? Say it, Leon. Mustang.
What? No, there's also an Alfa Romeo.
Oh, that's
Um,
good.
Yeah. It's a good
Oh,
show.
boy,
It's
Mary.
very funny. A lot of the jokes are hilarious, and a lot of them don't even necessarily have to do with like it's not just a strict parody of giant robot anime. Like, there are a lot of jokes varying through a lot of different topics. And if any of y'all had seen it, you would totally agree because
Oh,
it's
boy.
fucking good. What?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, it's gonna be a rough one, isn't it?
We'll
Oh
get to it
boy,
later.
Alberto.
Okay, Albie, what's yours?
Oh fuck.
Come on.
It's After the Rain.
Okay.
I
No, I don't know why we're defending these. We just don't have. We don't
Yeah, we
Yes,
don't
no,
have
I
to defend
defended
these
you.
right now.
Well,
Yeah.
I preemptively defended it because nobody else fucking saw it, okay?
Good. High School Girl. Put it up there. DJ, what's yours?
High School Girl.
Chio-chan's High School Road.
No. What?
Okay. You don't have to defend it.
Okay.
Okay. You don't have to. I didn't really mean for put them up there, but I just mean maybe highlight them or
It's
something.
why I put them like at the bottom of the list.
I am willing to sacrifice one right now for you all here today. It's the number 10 on my list that I made. It is Revenue Starlight. I like it a lot. It's a very fun show. It doesn't belong on this
You
list.
don't
And there are
like
a lot
it
of
enough
shows.
to learn its name,
Yep.
apparently. So
Fucking
I can understand why you're cutting it.
Review Starlight. Review. PlayStation View Starlight. I think it's a great show. I'm sure Mary watched it too, and it's a very fun show. I think it has a lot of great moments, but I know I'm willing to sacrifice that one because it's not
The
quite as
ending was
good.
kind of
Ending was weird, and it there were moments where it was a little like lost in itself. But I really like his work generally, and I really enjoyed the show. But I know other people here haven't watched it, so it's not going to make that cut.
It was pretty dang good, though. Yeah.
I'll cut one. Guruzeni. Seems like I'm the only one that really
Really?
watched it. I didn't really like force people to watch it. And like the only other sports anime person that like was here didn't think it was the best thing anyway. I like it a lot.
I want to watch it still. I'm sure if I watch it, I will like it. Though, again, I tried to watch it and I fell off. And
Yeah.
I'm sure if I force myself to watch it, I'll enjoy it. But it's not something that made me want to stick to watching. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's the same director as Space Brothers, and for me, I also fell off of it. Just they show that girl in the ending, and she doesn't
Yeah.
fucking show up. Like, yeah,
And season
pacing
2,
issues, I
she's
guess.
there further, but it's not enough to the point where it's like, yeah, she's totally a main character worth it to be in the opening and ending. She's cool, but like there's not enough advancement. She finally figures out who he is, spoilers, and that he plays on the opposing team and stuff. And there's some really cool dumb scenarios of like she wants to thank him at the team's fan appreciation day because he's the reason her team was able to get to the final of some tournament, which is really dumb and stuff. But yeah, again, yeah, I can see why it won't reach top 10, and I'm fine with it.
School Babysitters won't be top 10. It's probably, I have it as 4th on my list. It's very good. It's very cute. and I think it does. It uses the death of the parents of the main characters well to highlight drama and also as a good way to use as character growth throughout the season. But it's not going to be top 10 because you people don't like good anime. So
Also,
Cut.
there's the terrible pedo character that
God
gets
He's in like one
nosebleed
episode.
from the
One
babies. He's
one
like
episode.
in 3 episodes.
Two
It is
episodes.
too many.
Two
Okay, well, too many because
Fair enough.
he was nasty.
Fair
Gross.
enough. Fair enough.
Gross.
Fair enough.
But that show was adorable, and I almost put it in there for the endings because of the babies dancing. And I like anime characters dancing, I guess.
Seeing as we've all like cut one, Mary, do you want to cut one? We've all kind of just
Kill-
accidentally cut
kill
one
your
of
baby.
our own. So
Kill
kill a
guess-
baby.
I can kill a mummy, but they're already dead, I guess. I'll kill How to Raise a Mummy. I thought it was
Aw.
adorable. It was a sweet show. All of the characters in it were lovable. The ending kind of was not great. But of all of the shows this year, this was the one show I actually forced my sister to get merchandise from when she went to Japan. Like, she went to the Sanrio Puro Land. Like, it's a Sanrio themed amusement park. So I got some fancy exclusive pom pom purine and the mummy like bag
cool.
that I use in my purse every day.
But, like,
So, yeah.
That thing is perfect for merchandise. Like, I don't want. Well, I might want Gridman merchandise, but I don't want like banana fish merchandise or Hisane Masotan
No,
merchandise. But I want a fucking little
mean-
mummy guy on my backpack.
Yeah, the mummy is adorable. Like, that's definitely the whole point. He does like little fake meowing, and
Yeah.
he's
Yep.
yeah, that show is just super duper cute. It was amusing. It was a breath of fresh air this year for sure. But yeah, the only thing I want to buy from Banana Fish is like some Hemingway novels or something.
Sure,
Like, I
all
don't
right.
know. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I'm okay with cutting it. It was adorable though. And it needs some recognition.
Cat. Like I read the manga before the anime. Actually, I'm one of those people, and I initially thought like I didn't know like I thought I was convinced it was going to be a short because like I didn't know like how they could like extend it to be a full length show because like most of it's uses as like it's a cute little mummy. So what really can they do? But I thought they did a very very good job making it actually a full length anime and like still made it interesting to watch, making it incredibly adorable each week. And I actually really did enjoy it too. And I'm sad it's gone, but it's not going to be top 10 of our list.
Okay.
Number 11.
Yes.
Strong number 11.
Okay. Ancient Magnus Bride will now also be on our top 10 list.
Oh, but it's so good.
Why
I
is it
mean,
so good.
I think it's visually a pretty stunning show at times. I think the story is very unique. It does kind of blend a very sense of like a Celtic,
Celtic.
yes, set dressing and setting into the magic and stuff. And it's just like a neat, fun, lovely story at times. And I'm okay with cutting it because there are other ones on here people are way more passionate about. The latter half of the show is a little weaker. So I'm totally okay with cutting it, but I do want to say, man, what a fun show. I think it's a great time, and you guys should go back and finish it up if you started it.
I probably won't, but you know, I believe you.
Okay, that's mean, but all right.
I said I believe you. How's that mean?
Just it hurts me inside.
Yeah, like you do every week, but I'll live with
Wow,
Wow.
I live with my best friend hurting me every week.
wow.
It is how it is.
Lenny face.
Wow.
Okay, next one.
Uh huh.
I said one, so somebody else do it.
Planet with.
Why?
I think it's a really good show, but I think SSS Gridman is better, and I think they
Yes.
fill similar roles. I think they're both very good shows, but like SSS Gridman is not gonna win Anime of the Year
Yes.
for us. I don't think. It's gonna be on the list maybe, but I can't see it. I just feel like it would be like a 9 or a 10 or an 8 or something like that, and I just feel like
Yeah,
they're
I guess after hearing you say like it's very similar to Gridman, I agree with you there. And the ending on Gridman like
It is
is
nuts!
much better than on
Yeah.
Planet With.
amazing.
I was just surprised that I was into Planet With at
Mhm.
all, just because like the character designs and the way the robots looked. I thought I was gonna hate it,
Sure.
but I ended up really enjoying it, and it was paced so well. Like they did a good job on all of the storyboarding on that show, and the giant robot fighting sound effects were crazy. Like they still haven't done that in another anime. But yeah, okay. I guess Gridman was better, and I totally have nostalgia for the old Gridman. So
Mhm.
okay.
Very good show. Strong number 11. It's going down to the bottom.
Yeah, Planet with is very.
Mm.
Just it's not my type of show. So I'm not.
But you made me watch it. I thought it was okay.
I like it. I like it. And
Yeah, I
thought
mean, it's saying
I thought-
something that it's not your type of show, but you liked it. So
yeah, I thought the ending was better than the SSS Gridman ending. That's for sure.
You're out of your mind. That
What's
Gridman
the-
ending is
What's
ridiculous.
the Planet With ending?
there's a
It was-
flower growing on his planet that he thought was dead.
And a time
yeah.
skip.
I
time skip
assume there's a lot of
wasn't really the
backstory to that
ending.
then.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, the main character you find out is an alien, and his planet was destroyed, and he's working with these other characters. And when he goes back to the planet, he sees a flower blooming to show that his planet isn't truly dead. So I just thought it was cheesy.
It's cheesy. I don't know. The ending was very good. Like, I don't know. I thought it was very good. And
It was a happy ending for sure.
And the battle scene was very cool. I liked it. Maybe we shouldn't cut it, actually.
Nope, it's gone.
Sounds like a few of you liked it at least.
It's fine. We can cut it. It's a
I
good
mean,
show.
well, how many more shows do we have on here?
A lot. There's a
yeah,
lot.
okay.
There's a
Okay,
lot.
then it's fine.
Okay, what's next?
Bloomin' to you. Why?
Oh,
Why is this
no.
here?
Lumen to You
Cut
is
it.
a very good romance show.
No, it's not.
It deals a lot with misunderstanding how, like, in a relationship, one person can think of the relationship one way, another person can think of it another way. It's also about how you can kind of try to define romantic involvement in different ways, and kind of struggling with that. I think it's a very good show. I think it's like in my top 5. It's something I didn't talk about last season when we were talking about like end of the season stuff, but in preparation for this one, I watched all of it, and man, it's just so good. It's like it's written so well. The characters are very believable, and it's something you don't see a lot, which is like talking about kind of the larger picture of like what does romance mean to you? What did those feelings mean? And kind of as you grow up, how those ideas can kind of transform and bloom in different ways. You like it? Working in the title. I think it's a very, very good show. It's certainly one of my top ones this year, and it's been a delight to watch over the last few weeks. So I do not want to cut it. It's
Okay,
it's
Violet
very-
Evergarden.
I'm fine with cutting Violet Evergarden. Nobody else is gonna fight that one with me. Violet Evergarden gets really
Still
good, and
haven't
you guys
watched
should
it.
go back and
Sorry.
watch
I
it.
tried.
It's
I watched as much
it's
as I
very
could
good.
before I had to give
I
up
know
on
that some people didn't. I think people expected it to be a little faster. a little. I think people expect it to be a different show, but there are
You don't
just some
say.
emotional moments that it hits with that are just like, wow. It's just there's moments where it really like. I think this and Bloom Into You sort of hit in similar ways for me. Like Violent Evergarden is about like what does sort of about that same thing. Like what does love mean? There's a physical word for it, but what does it, what does it
Sorry.
mean in
What-
different contexts?
What is love?
What's love?
Give me the
Beep
definition
boop.
of love.
I'm a robot woman. Tell
Cat.
me how to love.
It's not how to love though. Like I think that's the thing you misunderstand early on, and that's the thing I think that's the weakness of the betrayal is it's not about her not understanding what love is necessarily. It's about the forms it can take and the reasons in which someone would say I love you to someone. I think that's more the thing. I think she sort of understands like, hey, there is romantic love, there's love between a family, there's love between friends, but how do those conceptualize into a concept when you've had a really hard life? How do you like believe that? How do you bring that into yourself and understand that uh, when times are good? Like how do you transition between war and War and Peace? I think it's a very good show. I'm okay with cutting it because no one else here watched it, but for me, it's been like it's a really good show, and you guys should watch it. But you don't believe me, but still, I think you guys should go back and watch it.
After seeing those clips of the fancy animation, I'll probably give it a try because it does look fancy. So I'll give it that.
It'll make you cry. It'll make you cry. But I'm willing to let that one go. That was like number 8 on my list, so I'm totally fine with letting that one go. Okay.
DJ, cut one.
I forced him to just do Violet Evergarden.
Mary, cut one.
Mary.
I'm looking.
Should we do a round of like locks? Soft locks?
I think there's
No.
2 here that I look at and go
There's
like
one I want to lock for
There's
sure.
one
Can I
obvious
just
lock.
say that?
Banana Fish and Kokoku.
Yeah.
I
We
think
both
those
said
2 are
banana
locks.
fish.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 people support those both.
I don't know about Kokoku because that ending.
It's a lock.
Just...
The ending's not great, but that show's a lock, I think.
It's
yeah,
a
I
lock.
think we both liked it. I mean, lock does not mean we can't talk about it when we get down to
Okay.
1 or 2 left at the end.
Yeah,
Bananas
sorry,
and
that's what
Christmas
I'm...
locked.
Banana fish, I want to put at number 1. I want to lock it there.
Wow. I might be with you on that one. All right. Let's see here.
Spoilers.
How
Mary, cut one.
Mhm.
You're not
Golden
giving what?
Kamui. I want to cut Golden Kamui. I tried to watch it. It's
How
just
how far did you
What's
get?
happening?
Oh.
episode 6 is how far I got.
Not season 2.
Yeah,
Well-
that's true, but season 1 is
It's
CG
not.
bears.
It is rough.
Just the pacing,
So those
like
bears were
it-
CG.
Yeah, you couldn't.
Could tell? Wow.
They
I
were
thought it
weird
was
looking.
real.
They were
Like-
different. I was like, what the hell is this?
They looked fucked up for sure.
Also,
I like-
who's ruined the doc? Ruined the doc, by the way.
Not me.
Fine. It's
Sorry,
fine.
I'm sorry, Mary. Go ahead.
I like the emphasis on cooking and learning about Ainu culture, but the like big treasure hunt type thing
Yeah.
is putting me off, and I'm not
And-
into it in
and
any
then they
way. Like
Introduce a bunch of characters, and
the
these
characters are interesting,
and
but
when,
the main plot I could give a shit about. Like it's
that's
not.
fine.
I kind of
No,
like
it
Golden
reminds me
Kamuy.
of
When
like
they have-
Inuyasha or something in a bad way. Like
then when
we have to collect all the things to get the treasure. And I'm like, no, I don't give a shit. Like, show me more Cheetah Top or whatever. Like I don't care about your stupid treasure. And that's
fine
what the
when-
main part of the story is.
I mean,
And,
that's not the main part of the anime, though. It's like, yeah, that's the story, but that cat just flew across the
Yeah,
room?
he did.
but the story is not good. Is maybe not good, but the reason the story exists is to get the characters from place to place. Why? Yeah, that may be shitty, but that causes like that causes all bunch of characters to be added in, wacky characters. Like the one character they added in who's a taxidermy, but he taxidermies human bodies. And he fucking wears human skin, and he's in love with the commander dude of the who has the metal plate in his
The
head.
leaking brain stuff.
Yes.
He's a great character. But the
Yeah.
pacing is just like I'd rather it be like Karakuri circus level, like maybe not that extreme, but just a little faster.
And
Like
I think it gets there in the second season because yes, because when they only have a few characters, like yes, it gets a little bit slow when there's just so like fleshing out the first few characters, but then when they keep adding in more characters, but then have all these different characters, but they still trying to spotlight on the old characters, but then like the problem with this show when there's a show with a lot of characters is I wish they actually like go back to the main like characters, like because like at some point the main characters are barely in the show because there's just so many characters now, and later on like in the second season when there's so many characters and just so many wheels revolving around the plot, and like when they have a scene where it takes place in prison and when all the characters are there, when there's three factions and they're all fighting in this battle in the prison, it's fucking epic, and it's like. And then when you also add with all these different characters, that's when you get all the backstabbing, all the twists. And it's like, oh shit, why did that character do that? But then some of these characters don't know he did that. So it's like, it's like when all these characters and like they have all their different motivations, but then sometimes they have to force to work together because of the plot. It makes it always interesting, and it's like, yes, it starts out slow because there's only a few characters, but then later on when they have a lot more characters, it's always action packed, I think, but while also being fucking funny as shit. It's very funny, I think.
It's pretty funny. I got up to about episode 8 or 9 today. I liked it a lot. I liked it.
around that too.
It was good. It was kind of like a Shonen Jumpy anime, except it actually had like good plot elements moving forward, like actually somewhat moving forward, unlike One Piece bullshit and whatnot. The characters were interesting. The main character, the two main characters, let's say, I like their style at least. And I liked the whole like actual their outlined plan of what they aim to do and who's going against them and whatnot. I liked the characters that was set up.
And they don't force a romance at all. Like you think two main characters, oh, they're going to make them.
No, they totally hint at that.
They hint, but
yes.
it's not forced.
They hint, yeah, they hint maybe at a love like a sibling love. Like there's like one or two times where they blush, but it's like no,
Sure.
no, they definitely don't. Like I don't think they.
When they're visiting her village and she's like playing with all the kids and cooking, he's like, yeah, that's wife material right there. You
Yeah,
can tell he was totally thinking that. Yeah.
But he says it like that. It's not like they sit inside a fucking teepee in like a little hut together and they're sharing food and like, oh, he. Or like when they break the vine for water and it's like, oh, second kiss. They don't do that bullshit. Like he just drinks out of that vine. Yeah. Like they don't give a shit.
It's way more genuine. Like, of course, like
yeah, it's very genuine. Yeah, and like I don't know. Again, I think, especially like a couple scenes later on where when they're fighting to survive together, and like when some of them may get injured, I don't know. I think it's more of a genuine a love, like a family wise. I think it. Sometimes with this tone doesn't get very serious. Sometimes. I think it can backstab and make it seem like very much like this guy is hitting on this girl who looks very young.
I think we can hold it for right now.
Well, you can tell he respects her at the same time too. It's not, I'm perving on her, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I don't think your point is without merit. Mary, I don't think it's a big knock because
You were talking about like the shonen like archetype story, and I think I just have a way lower tolerance for that than like
Sure.
everybody else. So that's just a personal thing. Like I can see it's good and the characters are fun. Like I like the Escape King a whole lot. But yeah. Yeah, maybe I just need to stick with it more. But when you're like halfway through the first core or whatever, and I'm like, get to the stuff, like
They did a
hurry up
lot
a
with
little
that
bit.
tattoo stuff early on, and then like now it's just stuck. Like I guess it makes sense because you're finding a lot of like high tier people that are gonna be super hard to kill to get said tattoos. But yeah, they did slow it
and
down a bit.
honestly, one of the things that I wish they did more is like kill characters. Because honestly, some of these
Yeah.
characters, they just don't fucking die, even though they should be dying. They just don't fucking die. So,
It seems
one-
like the manga got popular, and he's like, "Oh crap, I need to make this a little longer." That kind of
Yeah.
syndrome.
let's add in these fake skins.
Fake skins.
I
Okay,
didn't
let's-
even get to that. They actually do that. That sounds okay. I hope they
The-
don't, because
You'll see. It's not a big plot element because they get taken out very quickly. Let's not talk about this one anime. Let's move on to another
Yes.
okay.
anime. Albie is very upset. So with
What?
We can take out Bed and Breakfast for Spirits. Karakiyoyo. Since somebody else has watched it and you guys hate good anime, but I really liked it. It's probably I think it's my third anime of the year. I think it's very good. They have you may balk at this, but they have a female character in the main lead, and she's a very powerful female character, something. But I generally think that the way she's portrayed, I think is very good and like not based around fucking romance or shit like that. And I think overall with the way the first core is, she goes to the end. She has to she has to make friends with everybody at the end, and she does. With her personality and her cooking and stuff like shit like that.
Mhm.
And then the second core, she has to go to the new end and fucking do it all over again. But I think they do a very good job, and all the side characters are decently good at least. For most of them are decent at least. Some of them are very good. So, I think it's very good, but obviously nobody else watched it, so we can go. It's very good. It's problematic, like almost Otome. There's some problematic elements, but otherwise, it's very good. Look, I know he gets captured, and it's like, oh, this is not very good. Like, ooh, forced marriage, eee. But other than that,
Mhm.
okay, yeah, and there's a little bit of Harlem, and it's a little bit
Nice,
like
just a little
A
bit.
little, just a taste for you. Just a little,
reverse Harlem.
just a little,
Just
just a little taste for you.
a little bit. Okay. Somebody else say something before I keep going.
Okay, how about okay. Oh boy. So we need really sort of reduce this to 4, right?
Not
Yeah.
technically because top anime is not confirmed.
Okay, well, we gotta reduce this to 6, let's say, before we bring the other ones down and then start having a conversation
Says
about
Sue.
them. Okay, 5. Fuck you.
Let's just keep talking.
I want to cut Hina Matsuri.
Oh,
I know that one girl is really adorable. It's a good show. It's very fun. I enjoy the moments. It's very enjoyable.
I
It's
really
up there
liked
for
it a lot.
me.
Yeah.
I didn't finish it, or it might have ended up on my anime of the year list, but I bet it's really good.
I didn't
I'm
finish
just
it,
saying,
sadly.
I didn't feel a strong compulsion to finish it. I thought it was good.
Anzu's so good.
She
I
is.
think the problem with that
She
show
is.
is some characters are better than others. So when episodes focus on other characters, then some characters other than others, it's hard to watch that episode. But like when the episode focuses on the girl who's
Yeah.
homeless, that's very good because that character is the best. But when it's focused on
Yeah.
the main girl character, it sucks. That character kind of sucks.
Hitomi is also very good. Her like bartending job and
She's the
Yes.
with her stuff with
Very
her
good.
mom. Yeah.
She's the best character. Yes. Well,
I wish I could stand with you on this one. I wish I had watched all, but I just don't feel like
Same.
you're gonna get the support.
You
here.
should finish it.
I know I should.
Yeah. I don't know how many more episodes you have left, but
know.
the last episode is really good. There, that kung fu fight scene is awesome, like nicely animated. But okay, fine. If you're gonna cut it, fine. But you should really cut Bloom into You before this, in my
I'm
opinion.
I think so.
I'm willing to
I
do
think
a
so.
blood
Yes.
pack with you. No one else is gonna. And I guess we cut Megalobox too. How about that?
Yeah. I want to talk about
kill our
Megalobox, but I
babies.
think it's going.
Okay.
I like Megalobox. I loved the style for it. I loved the like grungy like future world and setup that they've got for it. I also loved the zag that they pulled off with the guy going into the tournament without his gear. And I know most of you guys hated it, but I really liked the like rap scenes and whatnot. I really liked its like musical style inside that show as well.
I mean, yeah. I think it's a good show. I just felt like
It also has a nice story of like keep getting stronger even if they kick you down and all that sort of stuff. The
I
cool
mean, it's
guy
fine, but
wins.
put on the robot arms. God damn
Fine.
it! I want to see a robot man, arm man, fight another robot arm man. That's what I wanted. That's why I'm here.
It happens at one
Cyberpunk
point.
2099 or whatever. It's gonna be great. I just want a robot.
I looked
fight.
at, by the way, I was trying to remember this because I spotted Megalobox in your most disappointing, and you mentioned in the previous podcast how Cyberpunk 2077 had more involved with their like robotic fighting. And I looked
Yep.
at it. It's 2 seconds of a guy that's basically mostly metal. Like internally, like he's lost all of his limbs and stuff, and he's mostly
Yep.
just implants, fighting a robot, a literal robot.
Yes, isn't that fucking dope?
No, that's dumb.
That's
Like that
fucking
robot's just
awesome.
AI. That's stupid. Fucking
Wouldn't
hell.
that be a better show? God
Not
damn
at all.
it! It would have been so good.
I'm basically looking for that fucking what was that PG show that Australian actor did. It was all that gruff and
The
whatnot.
Hugh Jackman
Yeah, the
one.
Hugh Jackman one.
Yes.
I'll be watch
don't
that.
remember
You'll
the name
fucking
either.
love it. You'll love it. It's exactly what you want. It's 2 giant robot things going at each other, and he controls it.
Real Steel.
Real
That's the name
Steel.
of it. Yeah.
That's
I
what
mean,
you want, Albie.
Listen,
That's what
that's
you
what
want.
I want. Yes, yes, I do want that.
No
and
one
I'm not
wants
gonna
that.
lie to you. I don't know. It's Megalobox was fine. It just didn't. It didn't ever really blow me away. I thought some of the fights were good, but it just kind of got to the point where it's like, okay, how is this dude even here? Like it doesn't make any sense. It just felt like
'Cause he's
plot
good.
stuff of like, listen, you can be good and have giant robot arms punch you in the face a few times, and you're gonna go out like a light. Like I don't.
I also couldn't get over their trying to look like an 80s anime by just having it really low resolution. And that pissed me off. I was like, no, you look better than this. Don't try and pretend like you're an old show by just making it look shitty.
Pop, you had some quarrels about us dropping this right now.
No, I don't know. For some reason, I thought we had more support for it, but no, it's fine.
Devilman Crybaby does stuff better than Megalobox that do the same things, and I'd
Sure.
rather fight for Devilman more. So yeah.
Okay, it's gone. I love Bloom into You so much. You
No one
guys.
else does.
I wish someone else has watched it. Okay. I mean, I watched Pop's anime and got a lot to it, but you didn't watch mine. It's fine.
I
I
watched
tried
your
watching it.
shit further than the universe, so if you told me to watch Bloom into You, I'd watch that instead.
Bloom into You is gone. Okay, how many? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, we got it down to 5.
We got 11. We're down to 11.
Hey, let's cut SSS Gridman.
S.
No.
No.
Excuse me? No.
All the anime are in consideration now. We've moved them down.
Okay. Then.
How about we cut Kokoku?
Nope.
Never mind. There was some there. There's some movement.
How about we cut Chio-chan's High Score Road?
No, that's a good
Nope,
show.
that's staying.
I like that show.
How about we cut After the Rain?
You're out of your
Fuck
fucking.
no. No.
How about we cut High School Girl?
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
Why are we
no,
keeping
no,
this?
no, no,
Why?
no.
Explain why are we keeping this show?
Nostalgia. My nostalgia of
'Cause it's
being
So,
a kid and an arcade, and it's fucking good.
Because it's the best romance anime of the year.
of a lady who doesn't
It-
speak whatsoever and barely emotes.
Yeah, that's true. But it's also all CG, and I actually liked it. And I didn't expect that to ever happen.
And
Besides,
a really
like
bad
Land of the
triangle
Lustrous.
romance
Okay.
that you just
No,
hate.
no, not at all.
It's a pretty bad
No,
triangle.
it's not bad. It's not bad at all
romance.
because it's two. No, it's not bad at all because it's two, and then there's one person who likes. No, it's not a triangle when it's like two and then one with unrequited love. It's just that's just a line.
parallelogram.
It's a parallel
parallelogram.
line with one perpendicular line.
Who's the
that's a T-
perpendicular line?
It's a T, if anything, not a triangle. It's a T.
A love tea.
Yeah,
love
exactly.
Love
I
T.
love T. So get that fucking triangle shit out of here.
Okay, we
But
need to
you-
cut one here, folks. We could fight all day about it, but we need to cut one. What's
Devilman
everybody's one out of
Crybaby.
this list? Okay,
Devilman
Papa.
No.
Crybaby.
Nope.
I mean, if I have to, I guess I can cut Space Battleship Tiramisu because
That's your
even
number
after
one.
I
That's your
Okay.
that's your special
Number
one.
one. That's what's
I
special.
begged you guys to watch
That's-
it.
that's
and
the
even
one
that
after
makes the
that,
list.
It didn't happen.
Like I
Makes
tried to
the
watch it,
list.
but I didn't like it. Like I don't like. I generally don't like parody things because like when the show.
I was just saying it's not even just a parody. Like
But
they do
when I
so
tried
much
watching it-
more.
When like last episode, it's a big battle scene, but like you can't take any of it seriously because it's a parody. It's like, oh, of course he finds a controller to like take out any hints out of this scene. That's
That was
really
good. You're missing the context of the whole show. No,
Yeah,
not really.
Like it's like I generally don't find parodies funny, and like when I can't take it seriously because obviously it's not meant to be. It's like I can't get invested in the show, and I can't find it funny. So it's a show I can't get into at all. Sorry.
But if one person has a real love for a show and that's their like number one, I don't want to necessarily remove that for someone
I'm not
else's.
saying
like,
I'm supposed to not
Well,
saying
you
what
I'm
you're
just
cut
doing.
saying.
Bloom into you.
That's my
and
number
you are
5,
the
I know.
only one
Is
into
that really
it,
your
so
one?
I'm okay with doing the same.
not my
That's
one.
what I'm trying to say.
I was gonna say, yeah.
No.
Is it
Well,
the-
Banana Fish is my number one. Like,
With the
if
bullet.
we're being
Oh.
honest, yeah.
Oh,
Like, if we have to cut one, I'm okay with it. Even though if you had watched it, you would be fighting along with it too. Whatever. You
Okay,
just
but-
watched it like Aho Girl or whatever.
What? Why am I being yelled at? I'm saying keep it. I'm the one with you that's saying keep.
yeah, we're all saying keep it, but Mary's still giving.
Mary just wants to get rid of it, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
I just want to be done with this podcast.
Out of all of them, I think High School Girl should go, but yeah.
No,
What's
It's-
yours, pup?
Devilman Crybaby.
Okay.
Or Space Battleship. The ones that I personally don't have any interest in.
Okay. I feel like
Like, personally, I
Yep.
think A Place Further Than the Universe
that's
should go.
you're out of your mind.
But I know
I'm fine with
I'll
that.
be really
That's
resonates
my-
and loves
you
want
to be honest?
Yeah,
Number
I know.
one.
I'll be
That's
really
my number one.
loves that. Same with like
That's
Space
like,
Battleship
wow.
Tiramisu. But I think A Place Further Than the Universe was not great. And honestly,
You're out
I
of
would
your
have
mind.
I would have preferred watching like 13 more episodes of Golden Kamuy yesterday than watching that show.
It's so good. I don't understand why you don't like Place for the Universe. It's very emotionally depth. It's like positive,
The only
wasn't
part
very-
that was emotional was the mom laptop scene. Like that was it.
And, like,
I didn't
it was
watch every single
semi-forced.
episode, but
Well, you
yeah.
didn't watch every episode. Did you watch episode
was-
3 where it's like?
Yes, I did. You
What's
told me to
episode
watch
3?
episode 3, and I watched it, and I didn't understand what the big deal
What's
was.
episode
it's-
3? Explain why.
Episode 3 is the scene where they kind of go like episode 1 introduces one character, 2, like it introduces
Sure,
one
sure.
of the 4, right? Episode 3 is about this star lady who's like a sort of an idol, I guess. I don't
Really?
know what you would call them, like
That
a
episode?
YouTuber.
She had a song, but she's a talent. Like
Yeah,
that's
talent,
just what
yeah,
they
young-
call it.
young
It really-
actress.
Influencer. Yes,
She does
she's a
many
young
things.
actress, an influencer. She's in a bunch of stuff, and like she had heard about them trying to get to Antarctica. She had seen them that one day when they were going by the thing, trying to bribe their way onto a ship to get to Antarctica. And she was like, "Oh, why don't you guys go in my stead?" And then you kind of quickly realize that the reason she does is like she's like kind of really messed up and lonely and like
She's not
doesn't
really messed
have-
up. She's just lonely. That's it.
no, really,
She's
like
never
she
had
doesn't
friends.
have, never had friends, never had like any
It's
kind of
not very emotional.
relation. It is for me. It's
Yeah,
I
I
didn't have
didn't
friends
get
growing up.
the-
Like
I
like
didn't get that
it was like,
either.
it was like a really beautiful moment of like I don't know. There's a lot of beautiful moments then throughout the series of like them like throwing her birthday, and that's the first birthday she ever had because her mom didn't really ever throw her birthdays and stuff like that.
That was fine, but then it got spoiled by the fact that like the art style forcibly had a giant yellow line right in between the
I
lady.
think it's
like
beautiful. I
right
think
in
it's
between, like
one of
cut
the
her in
best
half
looking
with one
shows.
yellow blocked line. It was terrible.
That's,
And
I
she was
can't
still oily
believe you
looking.
Think that? I mean, I can't believe you think that because I thought it was one of the best looking shows continuously.
Some
just
of
in
the
all
background
normal
scenes
moments,
looked cool, but the characters looked
incredibly looking.
way
I mean,
too
you can
oily
think
and
whatever you
bad.
want about. Like,
The Singapore episode. Did you see them in Singapore?
No, I skipped
That
that one.
looked cool. You
Urine
should
free
have
one?
said to go to the Singapore. And the one laugh that I got out of that show was when they had to eat the durian fruit because they fucked up with the passport. That was pretty funny. That was a
That
funny
was.
scene.
it
like,
felt very natural. And all the
nothing of
characters
this
felt
was
like
great.
real people. Like I can't
Not
understand why
really.
you don't like it.
A lady who suddenly decides to go to like Antarctica and
having an
gets
adventure.
4 months off of school where she might lose out on entrance exams to get to higher education.
But there's something more.
And like
important
the
than
parents are just like, yeah,
education,
sure,
no?
that's fine. Yeah, Antarctica's very important for you right now in your life. Yeah, go to it. That's fine.
I mean, it's this
No,
big natural
that's
thing. She
not
was on the news
natural.
and stuff. Like it's
That's
not.
n-
It's not like
I-
national. Not
She's
natural.
not an idol.
She was
That's
on the
not
news,
natural
though, for, like,
whatsoever.
Being one of the first civilians to
Ask-
go to Antarctica. So of course your parents would be
That's
like,
not.
"Oh,
She's
sure."
not one of the first civilians. Like I did
"She
some
is, that's what they
research.
say."
I did some research on these Antarctica trips. Yo, dog, there's like 50 to 100 every year.
I mean,
They're
it's-
very,
but the
very
high
common.
school team, like it's not.
Sure,
That
like
does
yeah.
not happen.
Which is again like, why are you letting fucking high schoolers go? That are like what 15 or something?
I
It's
mean,
not
there's lots of
natural.
reasons.
Also, I thought it was weird that basically everyone on the crew for that expedition were ladies. So
That was
because
Nice. They were
anime,
guys.
There are a lot of guys. There are guys.
But yeah, they
most
focused
of
on
them
the ladies.
though. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Year of the ladies,
Which isn't
2018.
a bad thing. I don't think
Yeah.
it's a bad thing
Yeah,
to
it's not
focus
bad
on.
at
Like,
all.
hey, women can go out there
Well,
and be
they
like,
were, like,
scientists.
Make sure they're pretty ladies though, because
What?
Oh,
we
There
can't
are
have
plen-
any.
Come
All
on,
right, there are
Mary.
plenty. There are plenty of not pretty ladies in that show.
Wow.
Let's not. Be
Wow,
Wow.
you walked
Which
yourself
ones?
into that one.
Hey,
Yeah,
you want to say? I mean, she wants to play. Like, there are plenty of women that don't look good in that show. Let's be honest. There are plenty of them. Like, I don't know what you.
All
Touches
ladies
my
are
wife.
beautiful to me.
Kids is losing it in the corner.
Like-
I think it's my number one, and like I don't know
The
why.
laptop scene was like, sure, it tugs at your heartstrings, but like, it's been 3 years. You've still been emailing this lady and like You find this
Yeah,
laptop.
dog!
Of course, when you refresh it, of course, like thousands of your emails are gonna hit through. Like, I understood that. Like, that's like her accepting that her coping mechanism is like now elevated. She can get away from that. She can move on from that, and that's
yeah,
cool.
like she totally realized like I'm never gonna be able to talk to my mom again.
Yeah.
And that's super sad.
Yeah.
But
But then, like, also having the whole anime, like, just drag on about, oh, remember her? Remember that lady? Oh, remember when she did that? Remember how she's like
I mean,
that
it was the
lady?
wrap-up episode. I mean, that's what happens.
And then fucking episode 13, when they're leaving, or whatever episode it is, they're like, oh yeah, it's time for you four to leave. Normally, this is when the winter people come in, but there's not going to be any winter people, so it's just you guys leaving, so we'll see you guys later. Then they're on that ship doing their final recording.
Yep.
And, like, they're getting all the, what's that color scenario, the color thing that happens in the Northern
the
Lights?
Aurora
The Aurora
Borealis,
Borealis, yeah, and that was cool when, like, the final email of her mum comes in, and it's like, it's also the Aurora Borealis. Coincidence, that's cool. But then you get, like, the second thing of, like, hey, like, where's my school friend? Oh, I'm also in Antarctica. Not Antarctica. She's in the other side. She's in the Arctic region. It's like, fucking what? How are you there?
that was
Great.
dumb.
How are
Yeah.
you there? You're not an idol. You haven't
Season 2, my
God,
friend.
you haven't, like, coerced some idol to do your fucking bidding to get there. You're still a high schooler. You still got entrance exams, and you're there by yourself. It's not like you even have friends to, like, guide you there. Like, fucking what is that shit?
I mean, it's
Like,
a nice
fuck
little-
off.
It was
That's
supposed to be like a wacky last joke.
Yeah, like a last, like.
But I was like, that's stupid too.
But that's
Like,
one
that's not
little
right.
joke at the end.
Why are
can
you
forgive
letting
that.
4 15-year-olds run around in Singapore for like 3 days on their own, only to then move on to fucking Australia to meet up with the parents or like the adults? Like, that's stupid. That's not grounded whatsoever.
I mean, that does
There's
happen.
a lot of bullshit in this anime, and I got...
Have you seen Home Alone? It happens, okay?
Yeah! Sorry, I should take it back. If they had an adult
Maybe
there,
they,
they wouldn't
like-
have the durian fruit.
What if they like trust, like, you know, they can trust their kid to go off and do something. You don't have
I
the
ain't trusting
baby.
my...
Like they're
I'm pretty sure you legally can't... What's the youngest age
They're
limit
like
you can go
16.
without
Like,
a parent on a flight? I don't know. I'm pretty sure the limit is 18.
no way. 18?
It
I've
might
had
be.
cousins
With
go at,
an
like,
adult.
14, 13.
Wow.
No
I
way.
don't know.
Like,
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of weird side stuff here. And I get it.
I think you're
I
being
think you
overly
like
critical.
it. Yeah, and I know you love this shit, but yeah. There's stuff. There's stuff.
I mean, if nobody else is willing to fight for it, I mean, I'm okay with letting it go.
I like this show too, but I'm not gonna fight for it. It's not. I liked it. I don't know. It's very sappy, yes. I like it. I don't know. And I think the relationship with her dead mother, who were lost in Antarctica, was very good. But yeah, I'm not gonna fight for it. Sorry. It didn't look good.
If it gets Mary her show on, then I'm willing to let it go. But I'm very crushed.
Let's stop
my
talking about it, please.
Oh, my shows got canceled.
You still got Banana Fish
And After the
That's
Rain.
not.
and
That's-
Churchill High School Road.
I
Or,
didn't watch the show high so
Okay.
well.
Yeah, I didn't either. So it should be number 10.
Oh yeah, I'm fine with Chio being 10. But Chio should be on that.
Okay.
It's a very fun, fucking great show.
I'm okay with tiramisu being 9 as well too. If we're just going straight into numbering, which is cool with me.
I think 10 should be tiramisu, and then 9 should be Chio-chan. 'Cause I do really
Fine.
like that show.
Okay.
Well, maybe if you had fucking watched that show, you would have liked it. But whatever.
Okay.
Kokoku could be number 8.
Really? You guys don't like it that much?
I don't know. I like
That
it.
Deus Ex Machina
Yeah, I'm
ending
fine with
just
that.
The end is
totally.
not great.
I like the rest of it, but
Hot take. I think High School Girl should be 8.
I bet you do. But it's not number 8.
Hot take: Golden Camus should be an 8. I mean, whatever.
I think
one
we
above.
should put it
7.
as
We're on
8.
7.
I think Golden Camus should be 8, mostly because Popcans had to
Yeah.
defend it so much.
Yeah, it should be.
That doesn't mean anything, but
We're trying to put our, like, the ones we salvaged onto this top 10 right at the end. So we should probably put it there.
it's because you guys didn't watch it enough.
I like Kokoku more than Golden Camus right now, and I haven't watched that much of it. So yeah, I'm gonna put. It's gonna go. Okay, that looks good to me.
I don't know. I'm just gonna keep. I'm gonna move it. Don't mind me. Don't. I'm just gonna
Nope. Nope.
go here. You go here. How about you go here? Oh,
Yep, that's fine with me.
What? Okay, Gridman next. I think we can all
what?
agree.
Oh, no. Actually, Gremlins should be number 8.
You think Gridman number 8?
I think Gremlins should be number 8.
I think Gridman is better than Kokoku because
I do too.
the
I do
ending
too.
thing, and they have references to the shitty American show, like the Special Dog
Who-
is from an
Who
episode.
cares?
Yeah.
I fucking knew that was
I think
great.
Kokoku is great.
didn't need to
I
do
think
that.
Kokoku's got a better
I
plot line and a more interesting, semi-unique plot design, mechanic, and way it comes out. Granted, the end
They
is
took
terrible, but yeah.
Well, that's
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. They like took an old show and made something totally new out of it, but also made it fit into the old show too. And I think that's way harder to do, in my opinion, than what Kokoku did.
Yeah, I'm with Mary. I think SSS Gridman is a better show than Kokoku. I think it's a number of factors, but I think it's just like looks a little better, really. I mean, at the end of the day, I think it looks better. I like some of the music a little more outside of the opening. I like the characters more. Like, I can't remember much of the characters.
Kokoku looked kind of cheapo at some points.
No.
There were.
No,
Mm.
I don't think it
It
did
was
at
a
all.
better use of CG, but
I
Okay,
think.
I have a counter
liked-
here.
Huh?
What if Devilman Crybaby's number 8?
I'm okay with that too. Well, no, it's not,
Then-
that's
Then
not
we
eight.
Seven.
bump Golden
We're at
Cammy
7.
up. Then we
No.
bump. No, we bump.
No,
Golden Cammy
Gold
up.
Camu's right where it belongs. We're not talking about that anymore.
Devilman
We're up
Crybaby's
to
number
7.
7.
Yes, number 7.
Yes.
I think that's fair.
I
And
liked
then-
Devilman Crybaby's story and art style way more
Me
than
too.
Gridman. Way more than
So
Gridman.
bump.
well, I think I agree with you there.
Okay, didn't you
I
want to
do
go? I'm okay with putting Gridman at number 8. Kokoku
7.
at number.
We keep saying 8.
Yeah,
I mean,
7.
6 for Kokoku.
So, wait,
5
let's
for
go for.
Gridman.
I think Gridman's better, but y'all can be wrong.
So
I'm
what's
very
7?
confused now. Hold on.
Yeah.
I gotta remove these.
Yeah, remove those because I'm trying to push them like once we're sorted.
That's what we're at right now, and we're settled
Yes.
on these.
Yes, 10, 9, 8's
Up
done.
then.
No.
Yes, it's done.
Golden Cameo is above Chio-chan. Be happy about that. I don't think.
Not
you should
everybody
be
didn't finish the show. If everybody had finished it and like had a lot.
I'm not saying anything. Shut up.
happy.
I'm angry about. I don't know who's
So-
editing the doc, and you guys are fighting over it.
Seventh. What are we looking at? Devilman, Kokoku, and Gridman.
I say Kokoku.
Yeah, I say Kokoku.
I say Devilman Crybaby.
I say Gridman.
I think we have 2 Kokokus, so I think it goes
Yeah,
there.
I
two Kokokus,
I think
sadly.
Kokoko is like one of the best animes of the year.
I
and,
think
like,
so as well. I think it should be top 5 at least.
Yeah. So
Okay, I mean, I'm okay with if you guys. What the fuck? Okay, so Kokoku versus Gridman. Which one would you guys pick?
Kokoku.
Kokoku.
I say Gridman, but whatever, y'all can be wrong. It's fine.
Okay. Then we'll go Gridman there. It's a good show. Still a good
It's a
show.
pretty good show. It's
It's
the
very
7th best
good.
show.
Is
I think
Devilman
you mean 6th.
seventh? Seventh. Seventh.
It's late. We're on number 6
Devilman versus Kokuku.
versus After the Rain
No,
After the
that's up
Rain.
there.
No.
After the rain.
versus
After the
High
Rain's up.
School Girl.
That's up there.
I honestly think High School Girl should be here.
What if
It doesn't
what if
end.
Macedon?
If
What
you're
if
talking
Mace-
about
okay,
endings,
Yes,
if we're
I'm
talking
talking-
about endings, High School Girl's ending is probably one of the worst.
It was disappointing.
It's
like, I know there's
terrible.
more
Okay.
coming out in March, but I'm with
yes,
you there.
it sucks that it didn't get a very big budget because the fucking because all the fucking legal battles it always gets. 'cause it
Doesn't
has a
matter.
fucking
That end is so
video
bad.
game, so yeah, it has to end in a spot, and then it has to later use OVAs to keep filling in materials in the manga. Yeah, it sucks. Doesn't mean it's not very fucking good.
It's very good.
I-
It's on the
No,
animated
it's-
year list.
All of
so
these
it's
are
10
better
best.
than Kokoku. I just want to be
No.
on the record. These shows are better.
Okay, here's the question
Yeah.
for Pop: High School Girl or Kokuku?
That's a high score girl.
Okay, then Kokuku goes here.
No.
What if after the rain goes there? Like this is very arbitrary. don't know.
I prefer After the Rain story because at least both of them are interacting with this relationship. Whereas High School Girl,
And they
you've
don't-
got one guy who's barely like acknowledging a single one of his feelings because he's just invested in the games. You've got this lady who doesn't talk, barely emotes, and just gets angry. And then in one stage she cries because she's going on a plane trip and then like has a loss. Like the only good thing about High School Girl's characters is that blonde lady because she has a really nice interesting arc of I'm intrigued by this guy. Why am I so intrigued by this guy? I'm gonna
I do
start
agree that
learning. Learning about
she's the
these
better
games.
girl.
She is the better girl because she's actually like trying to figure out these things, and like even then like it's a struggling nightmare with her. Like if we had the second season, if this was a 24 episode show, I'm sure this would have been awesome. But the fact that it ends on like the fact that the main character guy is still like pretty much an asshole, like a real asshole.
He's
Yeah.
10 years, like 12 years old, but yes.
The main
Sure.
Now that
character
I'm
lady's
thinking
also
about
an
it,
asshole.
should this even count for this year? Now that I'm thinking about it,
No,
'Cause
It
it's
can
not
still count. The
gonna
first
be
season.
that.
Yeah,
was the one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because it's OVAs and
There's a break.
And that's
Yeah.
it's interesting. I do like
It's
what
not-
they're doing with what you said, Mary, with the 90s arcade scene.
like I don't agree that it's because your waifu is not the chosen pairing that it should be low on the list. But
Neither of them are
fine.
my wife.
I'll concede. High School Girl is number 6, and then After the Rain, or
And then Kokuku.
and then Devilman Crybaby.
I'm okay with that. I really enjoy Devilman Crybaby, but
Yeah.
I also started watching the 80s version too.
Okay.
And I also really like that a whole lot. So I think I just like that story, not
Can-
necessarily this interpretation, even though it was very good.
So can we pause and
Mm-hmm.
someone's moving things now?
Okay.
Are we happy with Devilman after High School Girl?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Sure.
Technically before, if we're going numerically,
Sure.
but yeah.
So
Devilman 5, number 4, Kokuku.
now I'm
I think
questioning
that sounds good.
why is Hisaneta Masatan third on our list?
You know, you gotta. Yeah, no, I think it is. I think it should be.
We've
There's-
ignored this for too long, and we kind of
It's so
forgot it was there.
good!
It's
Why
so
is it
good. It is
third?
very fun.
The character growth in the main
Mhm.
character, the romance elements didn't suck.
Yep.
The whole style of the show, The backstory that is the main thrust of the plot and those characters' stories being very important. Like I loved all of this show.
Yes.
The ending song being so
Very good.
Oh, it's like it should be number 2.
Mm.
Mm.
Like at this point, I didn't watch Hisamaso, I didn't watch Banana Fish, and After the Rain was fine to me. But yeah,
I like After Rain a lot.
So I don't know where these pair up. It sounds like, spoilers, Banana Fish might be one. I'm just wondering, is Hisamaso better than Devilman Crybaby or Kuko Kuku Kuku?
Personally, for me, they are, but
Yeah, I think Hisamaso's 3. I think number 2 is After the Rain, and I think number 1 is Banana.
I think After the Rain's number 3. Hisamaso is number 1, and Banana Fish number 2.
Mary, what do you think?
Mary, where's your After the Rain for now? Because I know you
After
like...
the Rain, yeah, I kind of want to give it number 3 because I think they should have got together, which is a terrible opinion to have.
I think they
but
should have
that's
got
what
together.
I got.
No, I feel that same way, and that's, I'll be honest, as somebody that went into that show and thought, oh my God, they're gonna end it. This is gonna be like, this is Me Too was happening right then in its biggest way, and then you're gonna have this show come out, and I was like upset by it. But to have them like make me believe that they should be an actual couple, like that's
They genuinely
really
care
something.
about each other, and the show does a good job of displaying it. Like, Akira doesn't have like the best reasons for it. Like, logically, she's a lovesick teenager, and I know it's wrong, but it's so right.
It's so. Can I show one scene from After the Rain that I think is
Twitch so we can all click?
I will post it in the Twitch.
While you're finding it, are you finding it?
Yes, right now.
Okay.
We have it.
While you're doing that, I just want to say that the fact that After the Rain started and pretty much all of you were like, I don't know about this show, this seems way too awkward and terrible, this like youngster going up to this like 34-year-old, I do not approve, it's going to take a lot of work to make me approve of this, to suddenly here we are and you guys saying they should have got together.
They should have.
Yeah.
They really
that leads some credence to their ability to show the emotions of both characters and their emotional growth.
I don't approve of underage dating personally, so
yeah,
you know, that's just me.
So I want to set this clip I found up. I linked it in a Twitch chat.
I didn't know we're bringing clips, by the way.
I wanted to bring this clip because I think it's the best moment because it's such a great visual storytelling. One of the things you'll see in the scene is on her there are shadows of raindrops a lot. That's what that shows, like, hey, that's her symbol of like what her emotions are. On him, you'll see a lot of like squares, circles, kind of geometric shapes. Now, as the scene progresses, near the end, you'll see when he hugs her, and he says, what does he say? What's the actual quote? Be too frivolous to call this love. 1 second. I'll get wet alongside you in your pouring rain.
Wow,
one of the neat things about it is during that scene, you see rain on him because it's a neat visual storytelling way of showing like
their umbrellas falling on top of each other and stuff too.
God damn good. Like, it's such a beautiful like way to showcase like he's not completely not feeling those things, and he wants to at the same time kind of try to protect that like youthful idea of what love is, whereas she's not exact like his idea of what a young lady thinks is not necessarily true. She thinks of it in a very different way. So it's like, oh, it's so good. Like she thinks of him as like, oh, this white knight, Prince Charming kind of guy that's not like, doesn't think of him in a sexual way. But she very much does.
Yeah.
She very much does. And that is like, oh, it's such a good, like, this is my, like, it's so good. It's right up there. It's this one or it's Place Beyond, Place Further Than the Universe. They're both just so goddamn good. Like, they just do such a, After the Rain is just one of those shows that I've thought about almost every month that we've been talking about anime. It's that good. It's just an incredible experience, and they just do such a good job. And the opening, the ending, all the pieces are just amazing. And for me, it's certainly number 2, if not number 1.
I kind of agree with you. I don't know about number 1 just because I liked Banana Fish that much. But yeah, I could see it being number 2.
So I watched After the Rain. You guys are gonna have to sell me on Hisamaso and Banana Fish. Like, sell me. Is it fair this fight is more After the Rain versus Banana Fish, or more After the Rain versus Hisamaso?
I think Banana Fish number 1, no matter what.
So this
think
is
it's-
more
I think it's
between After the
between
Rain, between
Banana
Hisamaso.
Fish and After the Rain.
So someone no After the Rain, Hisamaso. Right now we're looking at 3rd place right now. So sell me on Hisamaso. What's the plot line? What's the story involved? Do you have a clip if possible? Why is this emotionally awesome and a number 2 or better anime?
Yeah, let me just bring my clip out here.
Dragons turn into airplanes.
They feed the dragons old cell phones. Oh,
It's a good start.
I don't know.
Because like every time we've talked about Hisamaso, like no one's delved deep into the story or anything this entire time. It's just been the dragons look cool
I did
and
like a
stuff
few
like that.
minutes ago. I totally did. I talked about like the backstory of the original pilots for those dragons. Just them evolving the stories around that. The romantic subplot and it actually being very important to the real plot. The way it looks. I really liked it a whole lot, and I wasn't expecting a lot out of it
So
because
It's right, and again, it's funny, which very few anime are.
I love that ending. But like when the way it looks comes into consideration, I gotta go with Albi. Like the theme of how it looks and the way they've portrayed everything works better in After the Rain. They bring across their emotions better via the way it looks to me.
Yeah, I agree because I think it with Mesoton it uses the looks in a very non-serious way, and after the Rain obviously does it to highlight their emotions. So I agree with that aspect.
But does
But,
Hisamaso's visuals like enhance its comedy? Does it go that
Yes,
way and stuff?
like I said,
okay,
yes.
like to a good point,
Yes.
like Pop Team
I think
Epic.
I think that yes, I think they use the visuals in different ways. So I don't necessarily think because after the Rain does it one way doesn't mean it does
Sure.
discount Mesoton.
Sure.
So, and yeah, I think Mary's been doing very good, saying very what I pretty much want to say for Mesotons is I'm very tired. It's funny. It's the plot actually very good, and again they use the romance to enhance the plot. All the characters are pretty. I would say some of the characters, yeah, I'm not a big fan of. So, like some of the other dragon pilots are like kind of just there. I think so.
Some of them do have like a character gimmick, and once they like the only one that they really delve into like story wise is the one that's always wanted to become a real jet pilot and is pissed off she's basically like babysitting a dragon, and that's like, this is not real pilot shit, and they resolve her story really well. But the other dragon pilots are kind of like, I'm tall in the mom style one. I'm the creepy weirdo. Like,
I like manga. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like so, and I think they can do good things comedy wise, but yeah, plot wise, they're just there. So, though I don't think that this counts as anime at all. Just I'm picking holes because I guess that's what you do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I still think it's better than After the Rain. So.
And I think Mary's gonna agree with you, right?
No.
No?
I'm terrible. I like After the Rain more. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
I mean,
Pop Pants.
if we have 30 people that think After Rain deserves to be above,
Yeah, I think
Let's
After
move
the
on
Rain's
to
gonna have to
Italy.
be number 2. And then
Again, I
3
think that-
is Hisamaso.
I'm
again,
sorry.
again, I think like After the Rain, it's just the problems with their just like the romance is shitty, obviously.
Well, they never
They
actually
never
do
actually get
that.
together.
Yeah, no, they
It's-
like
and they-
realize it's wrong.
They highly imply it, so it's there. Even though it's not there, it's fucking there. So, which is fine, obviously. I think the characters
Like
stuff.
the whole
So-
point and the ending of After the Rain is he
Of the
wants to
manga- of the
encourage
anime.
her to. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't read the manga, so maybe it
Or
gets
something.
weird. But I'm just saying, for the anime, which we are judging, like
Yes.
he totally encourages her not to throw her life that way, like not to just be a devoted to me and my writing my novels. He wants her to live her best life and go back to running. Like, don't just throw your life away on an easy answer that you can see right here. So, and he brings it up way better than I did with lots of literary metaphors, and yeah, it was very good.
I also don't like how the main character is kind of mean spirited. She's kind of a biatch.
She's had some issues. She's going through a rough time. People were not great to her either. Like when she got injured in track, like I don't know. Well, no, her one friend was trying to get back with her, but she was all messed up about it and blah 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 blah. Yeah.
So
Okay.
Hisamaso 3rd.
I don't like how you already put Hisamato on number 3 when we haven't even confirmed it yet. Fucking Howden,
We did.
stop it.
We were just
No,
giving
we
its
didn't.
departing
No,
words.
we didn't. No, put it back down there.
No, it's parted now.
Put it back down there.
3 of us think it Masar's at 3.
Hmm.
So
Only
we're
one
not done
person.
talking about it, dog. Just because you like something doesn't mean it has to be that way. Okay, this is not your podcast. This is our
Wow.
podcast. And I moved it number 3, so now it's number 3.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
now,
So-
after
We're pretty
the Rain's
safe
we-
After the Rain's 2, yeah?
I really want it to be 1, but I'm okay with it being 2. If
We've
it
talked about
if it
enough of it.
is horror.
We should do... I know it's late, but someone do due diligence. Why is Banana Fish 1?
Because holy shit. Yo.
Yeah, like it is the most literary. I know that's like a jerky academic way of talking about anime, but it totally brings it, like all of the character development, all of the allusions to other Hemingway stories and Salinger stories, the ending, all of the foreshadowing towards the ending, the updated character designs that still look like the old manga from the 80s, but or I guess like early 90s, late 80s, whatever.
Mhm.
But they are updated to still be very, very nice. Just the unending plot twists, the pacing being fantastic,
Yep.
all of the openings and endings being so damn good. I don't want to hog all the time on Banana Fish,
It's
but
very good.
even though like the ending wasn't like a perfect happy ending, it seems so appropriate, and I don't know.
It was an emotionally relevant show. It's just so good. It was just so, like, every part of it was so well done.
And it's one of those good things, like when you watch a good movie, you just keep thinking about it, and that show totally did that for me. Like I even read a Perfect Day for Banana Fish afterwards, and the parallels to that story in the original this Banana Fish in the original short story, Ash and the main character in that, like like all of it's so good. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just being a nerd, but like if I was going to teach anime for a class and actually have like students like it, this would be the number one to do, except for all the parts where they talk about child molestation. I don't know, maybe we'd have to get a permission slip for that one, but
oh, it's
and
child rape. It is what it is. It's,
yeah,
Yeah,
no.
I heard
Very
some weird
gross.
stuff in this anime.
I mean, it's straight
Because-
up. Like,
it's
there's some
bad.
rape.
It's very
does.
messed up, but they delve into how that's messed up, and nothing in life is resolved with like a pretty little ribbon and bow, and this show definitely epitomizes that. Like, I don't know, it's just so good. I wish my sister was over like this weekend so I could force her to watch it. It's just, yeah.
We are 2 for 2 on #1 animes that have like really weird, bad, illicit content inside them.
But I
Yeah.
mean, this one knows that that stuff is bad and it doesn't necessarily shy away from it. And the whole ending revolves around the damage that that kind of stuff can do to a person and make them think that they're not worthy of having a perfect, a happy ending. And it messes everybody up. And I even read like the extra like epilogue that's manga exclusive talking about how AG is messed up from what happens in the ending. And yeah, like it's not, stuff doesn't end like perfectly or happily for everyone, but it all makes very much, it makes a lot of sense. Like I'm not good at explaining this, I guess. I don't know. You
I
want to
think
talk about it?
I think we all agreed then, like, it just tackles these really difficult subjects for an anime to tackle, and it does it very well. It's not
I
something
don't
that
think
is.
it tackles child
It's
pedophilia at
also
all. Well,
well, it can be schlocky at the same time too, but it's
but they
also,
use
I
it for joke.
appreciate that. Well, I don't remember them using it as a joke ever.
Ash does it. He's very nonchalant about it, which obviously he's affected by it, so he's obviously can be less serious about it. But I don't know. They do. I don't know. Which yeah, I think that's the only main problem I have with the show, obviously. But
Well, there's a lot of weird stuff in this show. Like they murder like hundreds of people throughout the course of this show. There's the
Ash is a
weird.
video game protagonist. Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely turns full Metal Gear at the very like
Yeah,
last few
Full Metal Gear.
episodes. But I like that.
Yeah, me too.
And the whole mind control drugs and the military, like it's definitely not the most sensitive about a lot of serious topics, but I think it, I don't want to say it does a good job, but it, I don't know, it doesn't just use that as like window dressing, if you know what I mean. It's not just there to be like titillating and exploitative, I don't think.
I think the stuff that they do like with like corruption in the government, I think they do it well, and just all the other things without obviously the main drug being fish and how it gets funded and the ways it gets used. I think it's great, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's definitely our #1. Do we have anything else? And yeah, again, the ending is something like I thought about for the rest of the day, so I saw it, and I know I read about the manga Mary's talking about, the side story, and I definitely want to get around to it someday. It's very emotional. I hear, which it takes place like couple decades later.
7 years later, yeah.
Okay, 7, yeah. So, I didn't hear like they obviously had cut a bunch of stuff in the manga. I heard, and the manga fleshes out even more of the characters and all that stuff. And yeah, I think it's definitely anime worth watching for sure. Like, and I think it's fascinating on so many levels. So
Blanca was so cool too. Oh my god, he's my favorite. He's my favorite hitman.
Indeed.
Sorry, I know everybody's tired now, but I
No,
wanted to talk about Banana Fish a shit ton because man, it
We
was
should
way
have done.
better than I thought it was going.
it's very good. It's like a very fun show.
hey, anything else you want to say about it, Albie?
It's bananas and fishes. Both
Its
very
Okay.
name
good.
is very good.
Very good. I enjoy banana fishes. They're delicious.
So Banana Fish is our anime of the year. You
Should we
heard it
let
here first.
Albie run down from 10 to 1?
No, no,
Oh.
no. No, okay, go ahead.
Number 1, Banana Fish. Number
No,
2,
you gotta-
Nope, 10-1, you dummy.
No.
Come on.
Okay.
10-1.
Number 10, Space Battleship Tiramisu. Number 9, Chio-chan's High School Road. Number 8, Golden Camus. Number 7, SSSS Gridman. Number 6, High Score Girl. Number 5, Devilman Crybaby.
What?
Number 4, Kokuku. Number 3, Hison and Masotan. Number 2, After the Rain. And number 1, our anime of the year, Banana Fish.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can you
Yeah,
do it again?
I thought
Yeah,
you would
where
have
are
done
the
this. Yep.
I'm sorry. I was gonna do it, but I'm tired. So do it again. What's our number 1?
What's the one?
Our number 1 anime of the year, Banana Fish. Oh, where the fucking ducks are.
So that's it, folks. That's it. Then we're done for 2018. Pretty good year. A decent year.
A great
for
year.
anime.
A great
Not a
year
lot
in
of
anime.
not a lot of top, but a lot of great shows. So
Yes, a lot of good shows to watch.
no One
A
Punch
lot of
Mans.
fighting. Yeah.
Yes,
I
No
will
Mob
still
Psychos.
kill you. No.
sure.
But next year, we're gonna get another one. It's gonna be so easy next year. It's gonna be so easy.
Okay. Well, thanks to everybody for listening to this 20-hour podcast. And we'll see you next time. Probably.
Except for me, because this
Oh.
is going to be my last anime podcast. Yeah.
You
Where's
can't
the
nece-
ducks?
you
No,
can't
Where's the
necessarily
ducks?
say that. You
Uh,
can't necessarily say it's gonna be your last one, but you're taking a break.
Most likely, yeah. I'm probably going to get out of the main rotation of this anime thing. It's been a good roller coaster ride, but it's very hard to stay on
Yeah.
with it and keep up.
you gotta watch a lot.
You gotta watch.
You have to
a lot.
watch a lot. And if
It's
you've
testing
paid,
even me.
you've paid attention, you'll probably realize that I'm not the most knowledgeable with most of this anime stuff, especially the background stuff. All three of you are a lot better at it, and I'm sure there's some future guests which have some great anime knowledge, as well as different anime that you guys watch, which will be interesting.
Spoilers. But yes.
You'll be back. You'll come crawling back at some point. Don't worry.
Maybe.
You'll be here at the show
I'm
you watch, and you'll be
free.
like, "Anime, you're free at
I'm
last.
fucking free.
I'm free, Aladdin. It's me, Genie. Hello, you're free." Kingdom Hearts.
It's been fun. And
Yeah, thank you.
yes.
You didn't make me watch Aho Girl, and for that I thank you.
Wow, that hurts.
And so, but that's it. Exciting changes next year. I don't think it's gonna be only change spoilers, by the way.
Spoilers.
So you'll see. But that's it.
We're
This is
done.
over.
It's over. We're all free. You run.
It's done now. Done now. And that's when Mary says her thing.
What? What am I supposed to say?
Did you listen to the ending of the last podcast? by
Maybe
the way,
not.
Mary?
I don't
No.
know.
I did
I
some
don't
good
know.
editing. I did some good editing, and I'm sad because it was very good.
Your thing, Mary.
Do you think?
Wah wah wee wah.